What up, guys? Alright, doing go live for an hour, 2 hour tops. The intent is 2 hours tops. I'm trying to set my own boundaries. If someone's in the box talking and they're expressing themselves, then I'll stay a little longer because they can take over for sure. But the intent, quote unquote, no more than 2 hours. I said respectfully. 2 seconds, please. But doing some canoe therapy. I got bitten by a wasp. I haven't got bitten for quite a while, so it was different. It was like a slow reaction. I was just like, ow, like oh shit, the wasp mess and shit. So the intent is to take care of the home, so the home takes care of you as possible. That's why I'm trying to do more of that. The intent is your home, especially when you go home, when you're driving home. Are you happy to go home? Or are you trying to go home? Heaven and hell. So I say always extra fullest, and that's the shit out there. Like, when you drive home, are you happy to go home or are you trying to go home? Everywhere true. If you're trying to go home, respectfully, heaven and hell. Born as a Catholic, no one's gonna die to go heaven and hell. You can be atheist. You know the terms heaven and hell. So when you're going home, are you happy to go home? If you are, that's your peace, your temple you already have on earth. If you're dreading to go home, go to your dungeon. You're sentencing hell on earth, and you're not physically dead. You're living it. So he's trying to say this like religious talk. Don't worry about like afterlife, and to that point, the intent on the overall as one being. If you're empathetic, showing up to the fullest, then just do your part best as possible. Don't worry about being this like goodless, badless type of situation. And we all know right from wrong. So if you're doing too narcissistic, obviously for the streets, you're toxic love. You're not love. You can have a little bit of love. You can have family, kids, whatever. Cool. But as a being, you're toxic as fuck. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna turn my back to say, to trick everybody, to call you out, to say, how can you be a narcissistic bully, dash, racist, and think you're a good person, a religious person, a spiritual person, an atheist person? Make that make sense. You are good for the streets, comma, toxic love. You are not good for homes, comma, love. Respectfully, what? Black and white. I got my situation. Actually, black and white. Just I don't gotta hear your story. It's all black and white. It's called energy. Are you positive energy, square, empathetic, loving people? Whatever you believe your higher source is on the overall, or you might talk to your circle. You're narcissistic. You're toxic love. A little bit of love, hella toxic. You're fucking toxic. I don't fuck with toxic. I won't ever fuck with toxic love ever again. First baby mom, they're like I in Spanish. For the suburbs, street folk, ghetto hoods, hood niggas. In the black market world, I don't fuck with that like I is at all. Zero. I'll be your associate. I'll be your support team. If you're not too toxic, your environment's not too toxic, I'll even call you a friend. As a potential partner, I don't deal with toxicity. I'll tell you, day one queen, cosmetic, you're beautiful. 18 years old, OnlyFans, BBLs, $1 zillion, but inside you're broken like glass. You can't teach me anything about life. If God can do it for you, why isn't it for you? Respectfully, And that's just for everybody out there. As one being, I worked on myself. I don't deal with toxicity. I am blessed. In this lifetime, my tattoo 39. I pray to God in the next lifetime, I'll be younger, 29, 19, 9 years old. All the shit I'm saying on my tattoos, I know everything 9 years old. I look at everybody like I look at people now like, damn. I used to be in a toxic relationship. Cosmetically, she's beautiful, but look at their energy, it's garbage. Inside they're broken like a lot. They're toxic as fuck. And I used to be her. I pray, I manifest that one day she'll wake up, she loves me like I love her. That one day, especially queens, how long will that take? Today, tomorrow, a week, 10 years from look at your mother. You want to see a future so fucking black and white, pathetic. Look at your mother, auntie, abuelita, grandmother. Still together with your father, uncle, grandfathers, right? Miserable as fuck. Behind closed door, toxic as fuck. Your future's in front of your face, respectfully. That's just called what? The big term. Anything with the healing journey, to keep it simple, is called what? The generational cycle. Everyone's stuck on this shit initially. I was. If you're still on it, young cats, look at if none of your family teaching about the healing journey, they're on a journey. To go to church, A for effort. I tell my kids, yeah, you go to church. One of these days, you know what? I'm gonna walk in that church, right? Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? How's it going? I'm walking in that church and talk to all the adults. Hey, it's my daughter. This is a church, quote unquote. I want to speak to all the elders, quote unquote. Let's talk about life, and not just privately between adults. No, I want to see what you're teaching my daughter and my son. and God every which way. Yo, what's up? You know, every which way. And I'm gonna teach you about raw real life, because nothing's wrong. God, higher source, whatever you are, religious, spiritual, Buddha, Allah, Muhammad. That's beautiful as one being. Now the potential to be. You can meet them at church, at the hall. There's spiritual, you know, your astrology, whatever categories you put yourself in. Cool. You have things in common, but then by your side, they're fucking. Hey, what's up? How you doing? It's going. How you been? How was your weekend? But then you have a fucking fuckboy by your side, and he loves God, emotionally cheating, passing you back on the cell phone, verbally whooping your ass, emotionally spiritually whooping your ass, breaking shit literally. He hasn't hit you yet. But he loves God, he loves you. I love you, two black eyes, but I love you. And God can do it for him. And I say respectfully, I was born as a Catholic. God is good, right? What's a natural response? But, you know, God is good, right? My tattoo from both sides is God is good, but are you good? What? To call you out every which way. Every which way. True live that exact thing. Well, but Queen, a lot of you queens went through a lot of shit, and it sucks. I'm happy that anyone that survived, especially Queen surviving, you still here to tell your story. Maybe in due time, you know, I promise you 1,000. I promise you 1,000. The zillion dollars I don't have, you better go viral. A queen's voice, you know, you queens and kids, your voice is more powerful than any man in the universe. Back in the day, before social media, like 950 times, older times, men had a voice. Now we don't got shit at all, respectfully. Our voice is money, status. That's our fucking voice. But the kicker, I tell everybody, yeah, king. Money, power, and fame, but you had a beautiful Bugatti. But that Bugatti, the AI, can talk to me, but the car can't talk to me. It's a beautiful machine. So now can you talk to me? You got $1 billion that I don't have. I probably won't ever have in my lifetime. But that dollar can't talk to me at all. You can talk to me if you want to. That's your free one choice. But I know 1,000, you're not ready to talk about your feelings because that was you. Especially older than I am. I'm 18 years old. 18 at heart, just turned 44. Anyone that's, you know, 45 plus, and you're still in toxic love, broken, quarterback, all these boys, money, power, and fame, status, yeah, but you can't teach me shit about life. God, go to church all you want. That church won't be mean. That Bible will not be mean. The people, for the most part, especially the queens, won't be mean. Nor the kids, for the most part. You know, you will. So why do you go to church for? I love saying to everybody, all you religious spiritual people, why go to the church, halls, must, and pray higher source where you're fucking up and destroying your partner. Make this shit make sense respectfully, you know? And that's why I don't hold back. I say the boys hate me, the queens love me, and I'm just telling stories. Every which way, facts, 1,000. And I say respectfully. That's why I just pay forward and just keep, you know, go straight to the point. I just jumped on, what? Excuse me, why do you have football by your side? Respectfully, if you are loving, you're out for love, then invite people out for love. If not, then do opposite track and go after toxic love. Because you see the good in them. It makes you get that on me somewhere. When you say I see the good in people, you just self-sabotage your life not knowing what? You self-sabotage your life. Because how? Because you're not being selfish in a positive manner. In my situation, I see the good in myself first and foremost. And then anywhere, you know, everyone around me, see their energy every which way. And from their wise, I just didn't observe. I ain't gotta talk to nobody. I just look at you, cool. I'm judging you. Square, loving, pathetic person, circle, you two narcissistic, the bad, phobic fuck girls, and the zombies. Addiction and addiction. I just see three categories, three titles as beings. You can say whatever, higher source $1 billion, OnlyFans, cool, but your energy, respect for either positive or negative. I don't mess with negative, respect for you, you know. I'll be supportive as possible, as long as, once again, as long as you're not too toxic and your environment is not too toxic. Because if I get about your life and your energy, your universe, your people want like the way I speak potential was. I might trigger the way I carry myself, especially come to my podcast. The boys hate my ass. You know, that's all these boys on these platforms. Yo, don't let your girlfriends, mothers, aunties, side chicks, baby moms come on here and listen to the pod. Because maybe I'm the one that would plant the seed. And I preach about doors. What? Yo, queen, king. The door's right there. You know that, right? What? The door is right there. I know it's going to be scary. I know it's going to hurt. But remember that he's not your kid. Stop babysitting him. Stop being his mother, his father, his probation officer. That's an adult. We got social media. I promise you 1,000 when you break up with them, divorce and cheat. Doesn't matter how you do it. Cheat, leave, ghost. Does not matter how you do it. He'll make a post on social media, in the comments, in the DMs, straight, gay, trans, be after him. Now the question is, what will his choice be? Fall back to the healing journey to figure out why the relationship failed, or do the body hop in whole face, or jump into a relationship right away? So only three choices for the most part. On the overall, I observe everybody, and I'll call you out on any platform, especially like this is, You know, especially you put status on Facebook, IG, and your new partner. Like, how can you have this is your fifth love in 1 year? Fuck, how many loves can you have? You respect. You don't know what love is. You're body hopping, like, bruh. Like, you know, inside you're broken, like you're lost. You're scared to be alone every which way. Anyone that cheats, goes about having the whole face, you're broken, codependent, scared to be alone, abandonment issues. Every which way. Hey, what's up, Karen? How you doing? How's it going? So true, LOL. Yeah, no, once again, 5 years ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out this healing journey, right? I know I'm not the only one that started it, late type of situation, but when I figure this shit out, I'm gonna call everybody out. Respectfully, what? I don't care who you are, what you claim to be, what your status is. $1 billion, you're fucking viral. So you've been knowing this, and you didn't say shit, so I'll call you out now. Look at my numbers. I'm a little person. Look at the way you speak. I don't hold back. I'll talk about God, higher source to a certain extent, but I don't sit there and preach about that because do you believe higher source is struggling? Every day you bug around. You pray to whatever your higher source is. I doubt it very much, right? So why are you suffering? And for how much longer will you be suffering for? Respectfully, you know? Oh, thank you for the gifts, Queen. You don't have to, but thank you. And that's for everybody out there. That's why I pay forward. I pay these clips. I'm finally working on my podcast. I feel good about myself finally because I'm like, I'm the overall 5 years behind. Like, I'm just curious to know how many episodes I have. Like, right now, I think I have, like, on Spotify and YouTube, which I'm gonna call like 150 episodes. But I've been doing this for 5 years. I just started my 6th season in May wise, and what you gonna call it, which is last month. But what you gonna call it, it's cool to rewind time and watch myself. Anyone that jumps in the box, we're talking about vibing. When I respond to people's comments or like I play clips. Remember, it's a live podcast, so when I play a clip, you don't see if no one's in the box on any platform, and you hear someone speaking, someone's speaking, but it's not me. It's a clip. I can be anyone to my podcast. I can be the president. I could be I could be anybody on there if I want to. That's the cool thing about technology. If people don't know who I am, the person they hear that someone's speaking, especially like on Spotify, they might think, hey, this person is bringing people on this platform. Like, no, I borrow clips and I play them. I co-host and stuff. It'd be cool if some people want to reach out to you and talking about with you, but people will come and go. Some people sell dreams. They're like my situation, like 3-4 times on these platforms. Especially on Facebook, especially from the Queens, quote unquote. Yeah, they're empathetic in the healing journey, but they sold me a dream every which way. They want to be like co-host type of situation, talking to live sessions, and we had Zoom call one-on-one type of situation. If otherwise, it didn't happen. I would get discouraged. I'd be like, because I'm cool. I know they got the numbers, and that's a cool thing. If you go to someone's live session, someone's TikTok session, or like a podcast session, and they have numbers, they have status, potentially because you go on their podcast, now you be getting give them recognition. Now you blow up a lot faster. It'd be nice if people were more supportive of each other. Like if you're a positive person, I'm a positive person. I preach about life. You preach about life. Yo, let's collab type of situation. But once again, nobody has to do that. Don't be codependent. Maybe one day. In my head, I've been famous 5 years ago. Physically, no, I'm not there yet, but I don't stop. I have so much material. It's crazy, and I love watching them and hearing them. I'm just like, yo, like it's cool to speak about this and not worry about nothing. Because I'm a single 5 kids. I love 2 families. I don't need a partner, which is codependency. I want a partner. If she wants to have we match energy, 2-side relation. A and B, communication. Everyone preaches about communication. That's A, half of it. What's the second part? B, comprehension. And then respect their boundaries. I love language of standards. We talk about this all day one on the overall. Because in my situation, I'm not trying to sell nobody a dream at all. Every which way. What's up, USA Finest? And that's the shit because you and I cannot get nobody back. What? God Almighty cannot get back to nobody? Nobody. What is it? Which I was talking about back. Love, time, feelings. When you comprehend that, why do you waste your love, your time, your feelings on wrong people around you, especially by side of your partner? Make that make sense? What? That's why when the breakups happen and the divorce is happening, everyone has the right to play the role of victim mentality and point the finger at your ex. My ex, I wasted 7 years of my life. What up, Pat? How you doing? I'm doing good. How you been? How's life? How's everything? How's your health? How's family? How you doing your healing journey? And once again, tell people, yo, yes, initial victim mentality, I gave them 7 years, 10 years. Awakening journey, that's energy in your ex, more energy in yourself, right? We gave each other 7 years of our life. This is why I failed accountability type of situation. And the idea is of all your ex in the lifetime, no matter if it's partners, situations, benefits, your friends nowadays, what you gonna call it, what was the red flag you did not like about them? What was the boundaries that you passed or they surpassed? So you observe the red flags of all your ex-exes, my neck tattoo, to comprehend the red flags. So the next potential to be when you see them, what should you do? Verbalize boundaries, but to remember to once again to like forewarn you, because everyone preaches about in therapy, counseling talk, life coach talk type of situation, boundaries. You can preach about boundaries, but here's the kicker they don't talk about. Nobody has to respect your boundaries. A for effort, you verbalize them. They don't have to comprehend them. They have to respect them. If they don't, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Sit there, entertain? Accept them, change them, mold them. Stop trying to change people, especially queens. You can't change nobody at all, but the person in the mirror yourself. And that's my situation. Once again, like I've been doing, I was going to say, 6 season wise, 5 years on the overall, but like energy. A lot of you queens are empathetic wise. On the overall, what you gonna call it? Like y'all, if you're too empathetic wise in our heads, what are we? Fixtures. We think we're fixtures, changers, saviors. You see people down, you get a guy for one them, you get up with your partner, you mold them, quote unquote, but you're changing them for you, for your standards and the way you want them to be. The downfall, they will change for you because they're people pleasing. The downfall is not gonna work in your favor because they will go back to old ways. And then you would scold us, baby, you're doing so good. Why did you go back to the old ways? Well, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. And I did know the answer then. Now I know the answer because I was people pleasing. I did change from my ex-exes, all 4 of them, and then I go back to my old ways because that's how I was as a being on a journey, not a healing journey. That's what next month get a title producer. Actually, probably like 2 weeks. Big letter, capital letters, bold on this side. All the boys and girls narcissistic. All these my tattoo circles. All these bad girl, phobic focals, and the zombies, addicts, and addiction. They're all on a journey. They can verbalize healing journey. They can post positive talk, action speed on the words every which way. Anybody can master social media. Mr. and Mrs. Positive. I love a higher source, but they're fuckboy fuck girls, destroying people every which way. There's so many queens that speak on, especially on TikTok. They fall for these narcissistic boys that they act nice, be narcissistic, not be nice, because they got status, they got numbers, and obviously if you're one person, he's got 100,000 plus followers. They're gonna believe her, and when she tells a soft story victim mentality. Even though I'll comprehend, like, yeah, but here's the kicker. He's got status, he's got social media, every which way. So, figure out how you felt the situation, what was the red flags you missed, so you don't do this again. Yes, he's got status in social media, and they DM'd you, and it's them authentically wise, but are they acting nice, being narcissistic, the bad boy, or are they being empathetic, being nice, the nice guy, showing respect, they're actually interested in you. I tell the queens all the time, all these boys and girls are narcissistic. When they say I love you, especially queens, your chest, your peaches, love, and your butt, you. They love your body. So I tell queens all the time, does he love you or does he love your body? What? Look at you. You're blessed every which way, and he only smashes you when he feels like it. Yeah, he's just lusting over you, and that's it. When he feels like it, when it's ever his time. And every time he says I love you, oh my gosh, yes, I was you. You feel excited. Yeah, over some words that have no meaning behind it. Because you love them authentically wise. So they're toxic love. And don't worry, I was you. I fucking sit there and I pray if I manifest. Like, fuck all that. When you do that for your partners, it's not going to work in your favor. You can pray about manifest all you want. That God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spirit generate your ancestors magically. You're better off going to a fucking casino or get a scratch ticket. You'll change your partner's ways. My first baby mom's 12 years too fucking long. I don't manifest. I say the word manifest to attract the spiritual universe. 4D to 10D, 20 matrix. I prayed, planned, hoped. Where's the cat that God can do it? God will change your ways. One of these days, 12 years later, 3 daughters deep, finally walks the fucking way. I sacrificed my daughters. I'm not gonna stay for too long, and it sucks. Because all kids deserve to see their parents together if it's healthy relationship. Two-sided relationship, communication and comprehension best as possible, not one-sided. All this bullshit like co-parenting is wrong, you're traumatized. If it's healthy co-parenting, that's what's called co-parenting. If it's fucking toxic, the bitter baby, daddy, baby, mama drama, then you have courts, pillar parenting. That can trigger them, fuck the kids, fuck my ex, I'm out. All my tattoos, you're a Debbie mother, Debbie father. I'll call everybody out. If you're a Debbie mother, Debbie father, if the court does not push you away, because sometimes these courts are narcissistic, Your ex is in the feelings. Everyone has narcissist traits. And you get crucified. I get it. I had a lot of buddies that got fucking crucified. And it sucks. And it hurts everywhere too. Like, what can you do about it? You can go take a risk. Especially when there's no contact order, restraining orders against you because you're high risk, because your ex is bitter and shit. Yes, understandable. Do not risk. What can you do behind bars? Fucking nothing. And it sucks. You might not see your kid till they're 18 years old. Right? But that's why you do your part best as possible. Keep working on yourself. And when you get to that point, like, yo, chill out. I couldn't do shit. You can think I gave up on you. I can show you receipts. There's legal paperwork. Now I can talk to you. Now you're an adult. Now we lost whatever 10, 12 years or a lot of time since I couldn't do shit about it. And it sucks. When it comes to kids, yo, these court systems, fuck. They'll bleed your pockets, man. My boy just going on after 10 years, got full custody of his son. 10 years. My situation, I said, respect my first baby moms. I didn't have to fight for my kids. She's that like I am. She's a hood nigga and shit. Too narcissistic, fuck girl. Too much pride and ego. Anyone calls her ugly, she fucking rages the fuck out. And yeah, she called felony everything over the word ugly. Someone called her ugly, and she lost her daughters over the word ugly. That's amazing what words do to people. Words, cut deep with a knife if you allow them to. These words, these conversations, these languages have no feelings at all. So how's all the universes in the feelings about things that are in the feelings at all? Make them make sense. What? Sad when I feel sad. Divorces don't about divorces. Child trauma is not about child trauma. Zombies, addiction addiction is not becoming a zombie addiction addiction. Beings do. Nothing else, respectfully, Man that gets 100 comments and follow, etc. Attention seekers, big red flag, no thanks. Facts, 1,000 yes how it is. I raised my kids alone, no co-parenting, and it was hard. I wish I could co-parenting. I know, you queens, respectfully, like, and I say respectfully, it's a triggering subject, right? But it's the forum for all the queens out there. Cause remember, you queens are the ones that have kids. I'm a male. I got 1,000 girlfriends, and tell all 1,000 I love you, I love God, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe. And then guess what? All 1,000 of the time, and guess what, Rito? I'm prego. All 1,000 of them. And I preach about doors. And I'm to guys I manipulate. Hey, baby, all 1,000 of them. Hey, baby, we're happy family. I'm happy for us. I'm about to. I go to my car really fast. Door number 1, I leave a room. Door number 2, I leave a household. Door number 3, I go to my car. All 1,000 of them. They're pregnant. I'm not. I'm one male, one person that now I'm gonna traumatize 2,000 people. If all 1,000 decide not to give up on the kid, and as triggering subject, respect all this shit, my body, my choice. Yo, we all know right from wrong. If you're a virgin, magically you're fucking in the middle of nowhere and there's no internet, potentially I'll give you maybe like a slight type of situation. But no, like, ask the AI, we have TLC sex intercourse, what can happen? I'm gonna tell him my back. I'm gonna make sure the hoodie to call every the fuck out. It's gonna say when you have TLC sex intercourse, you change energy. You're from a bond, so tied to influence strong bonds. Potentially catch feelings. STDs are babies because they want to control, protect the energy best as. So to all the queens out there, to kill or not to kill, but I love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, my ancestors. But I'm not ready. What'd you expect was gonna happen, man? Deadass, what'd you expect? You don't see all these movies and videos, all technology. The day that the AI wakes up and it can actually have this type of conversation, but just to let you know, take care of yourself. Use protection. If not, you can I'm good. Okay, fuck it. I'll try to warn you. I'm pregnant. What do I do? But I would try to tell you, use protection. And that's an AI. Respect. They don't have feelings on the overall yet, right? So once again, for everybody out there, like, bruh, I'm gonna tell this to everybody out there. SOS stuck and stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. You can point the finger at everybody but yourself. The victim mentality initially, but how long have you been living the victim mentality for? Respectfully, every which way. Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing, Daddy? Princess, how you doing, Queen? We're still alive. And I say respectfully, because why? I'm just trying to pay it forward, because you queens can have the kiddos. I'm a single for your kids. I tell my kids all the time, because say I'm by blood, they're my stepson, but I raised them as a baby, right? And the boys, they bully them sometimes. Where's your dad at? And I tell them, shit up. And once again, I'm their father. I tell them all the time, look, I'm your dad, right? So the way you're saying that, you can hurt them every which way. And here's the kicker to forewarn you. Whenever I want to, that's my free one choice. I can tell you, I talk to you, your brothers and your mom, shit out. Just to let you know, I'll keep paying my child support, but this is the last time I'm ever going to see you guys. What? You see my tattoo? Debbie father? I'm choosing to be Debbie father. Now what are you gonna do when your big brother bullies you and asks, yo, where's your dad at? Where's your dad at? Why he leave you? Why is that coming here? And what are you gonna do? Run from that? You guys gonna fight over that? So I tell them, watch your word, and they all get sad. I go, I know, I'm not trying to hurt you. Why is this just a reality check, man? Watch your words. Words could leave a knife every which way. Once again, every kid deserves to see their parents together if they're healthy. The overall relationships are not easy. Having kids and families, marriage is not easy at all because we're all stuck initially what? The generational cycle. Everybody, look at all your toxic family. What the fuck they brag about? Money, power, and fame. But behind closed doors, as a couple, toxic as fuck. And they go to church for no reason, respectfully. The queens do, because I know, on my tattoo, she prayed by manifests as Magic-y, your father, uncle, older male cousins, and grandfather changed their fucking ways. And magically one day they fucking love them. And that's the shitty part to be a couple, especially queens, and feel you single. You're happy for others, but you're happy for yourself. And they change time, you're fucking daydreaming about love. Fuck that shit. Don't miss none of that bullshit. You know? It's the most fucking ignorant shit in the universe, not knowing, you know? My ex took me to court so many times, but always lost. I never paid. Yeah, these boys and girls, especially the boys that are narcissistic, they'll fucking play victim, tell soft stories, they'll lie, and it's just because there's so much court battles and bullshit, and that can traumatize everybody. It's like fuck. But once again, the too narcissistic, they can't do shit. And my first baby moms, all that bullshit, I'm just like, but that's why she's the first and last girl I ever fuck with the streets. Born and raised in the shit, not in the shit. Respectfully, I don't mess with Spanish girls, Hispanic to Spaniards. I'll date every race in the universe but a brown girl. Respectfully, only to the Spanish woman that's healing, prefer to heal. These are my conversations. I tell all the Spanish people, yo, I'm not gonna on the Spanish girls for Hispanic and Spaniards 1,000. My tattoo 1,000. I don't hold back. I'm not gonna get a hood 1,000. Yo, and all the ghetto hoods. Yo, comment, jump in the box. Show me love in the ghetto hoods. Deadass. Show me love in the ghetto hoods. You can't show me that shit. Kids. I was a kid. Kids have more love and respect than fucking adults do. Look at all these toxic ass couples and shit. And they can say God all they want, bootlegs. It's categories and terms, but as a couple, toxic as fuck. And then you queens accept our bullshit. And he's got the main chicks, side chicks, but he loves God. God will save him. Okay, if that's factual, why hasn't he been saved? Why are you still there sitting there by the side, you know, respectfully? Because I knew money couldn't buy truth. 1,000. Court systems corrupt, so do law. Oh yeah, no, it's when it comes to the court system and anything man made for the most part, and shit up. I've been saying basically like about a week ago, right? Anybody that's too codependent and they bully you with man-made bullshit. Anybody that bullies you first and foremost, they're not a good person. I call my tattoos what? They're not a good person at all, respectfully. How can they say they love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual universe? Hey, what's up, Mari doing, Queen? How was your weekend? How you feeling? How's life? How's the kiddo? Sorry, sucking on grass over here. They're bullying you. They're calling you ugly. They're calling you stupid. Look at my car is better than your car. I'm more beautiful than you are. Anyone that brags about the man-made bullshit, my body, my beauty, my looks, my lust, my job, my money, my car, my home, and man-made bullshit, they're God. They can verbalize God. Yo, I got Buddha, my boy right here. They can preach about Buddha, all these platforms. But no, their God is man-made bullshit. That dollar, that body, the beauty, whatever they're fucking bullying you with. They can verbalize God out of it. No. Your God is toxic love. If you want to say God, you can say verbalize God, but no, that's the devil, Lucifer, Satan. What Bible talk, religious talk, what did Lucifer do to God? I mean, Jesus. Yo, Jesus, you bow down to me. I'll give you all the women. Money, power, and fame. What did Jesus say? Yo, swipe left, rejection, protection. I'm good. I got my father. I don't care about none of this man stuff. And they came to us humans and we fucked up, especially the boys, fucked up every which way, right? So, that's man-made bullshit. Yo, I don't give a shit about man-made things. I'm happy you're rich. But being rich, that dollar can't talk to me at all. Yes, you're financially well off. You don't have the financial stress. That's beautiful, right? But here's the kicker. Can that dollar give you advice to life? Especially the queens, and I say respectfully. And I say respectfully, you know, you can be a Subway queen, OnlyFans, all these platforms. You got status, right? But now, talk to your body. Ask any part of your body for advice to life other than your mind. What? You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. A beauty. I'm sad and depressed. What do? I'm top heavy. I got PTSD. What do? Hey, peaches. Can you brag about your peaches, right? Your lust type of situation. I'm gonna talk to love, broken, codependent. What do? How do I leave? Fucking crickets. Your mind is round titanium, or to weep like a piece of paper. Your mind tells your mouth to move and how the words come out of you. And that's how I talk to you. I talk to you all the time. Like now that I work to myself 5 years, I better start saying this. Why I speak to your mind, through your body, your beauty, your looks, and your universe. Well, I want to get to know about everything about you. This blue pillars on a journey. We just see a being. That's it. They're beautiful, cosmetic, physical attraction. Cool. We don't break down the overall picture. Like day one. What do you do in the life? Everyday life. What are you doing? What's your status type of situation? You know? What's the divine? How you doing? True 1,000. Hey, what's up, goddess? How you doing? Welcome to life. Psst. I'm here just holding on to another therapy. What's up, divine? How you doing, queen? Welcome to live. How's your weekend? What up, cultural? Good night, brother. I just want to say hello. I'll catch you next time. I passed it blessed. Have a good week to be. Stay blessed. Have a good night. I'm always your pocket. And once again, everybody out here, like the regular followers, love you all, man. I'm happy you guys are here. You speak your mind. You comment type of situation. We do our one-on-ones. And the cool thing, remember this, it's a live podcast. I love hearing this. When I'm door dashing, right now it's cutting the grass and shit with the weeds in reality.
Where are you going?
Huh?
Coach, where are you going? Are you getting ready to hang up on your life?
No. I just got off. I just barely jumped on. But I was saying I was cutting the grass a minute ago, aka the weeds. So I'm just, I put my buds on, and from there I just heard the podcast. And the cool thing is, like right now, like if you go on my, well, I should start promoting it more. If you go on YouTube and Spotify.
Ladies, I think he should be my husband. What do y'all think?
Erica, your husband. Well, to be someone's like husband, wife type of situation. The intent, quote unquote, is you get to know them. Now, dude, if you take a leap of faith, but it's a 50-50 shot. Nah. If you take a leap of faith and try, but as a kicker, like you can do a leap of faith, but before you do a leap of faith,
it's scary.
Well, yeah, right, but if you want to, if you want to the hard way and take a risk, a leap of faith, a 50-50 shot works out, it doesn't work out, you can do that, but remember, for both of you, can control but take your energy. If it falls off and it fails, or one or both of you become sad and depressed, bitter, hateful, and now you cause these little wars, so especially social media, like the flying monkeys and the smear campaign, Team Mito, Team Divine. Like that's between two people. You can bring other people involved every which way, but it becomes a bloodbath. And then everyone's at each other's throats, and they're all religious good people, but they're fucking at each other's throats. Make that shit make sense, because the two people, all this drama happening,
Are we gonna fight each other? Are we gonna?
I don't fight. I'll fight with words. I'll beat you up with words, facts. But nah, physically, I don't get physical with nobody. I don't believe in that, respectfully. But once again, it's a leap of faith if you want to take a leap of faith. But I believe if you decide to take a leap of faith, break it down on the overall.
I want to tell, this is what I want to do with the women, because I can't get women to talk with me and you get men to talk with you. I need women to talk with me. Like, we need to do like something together, like.
Hey, what's up, Becky? How you doing, King? Yeah. No, well.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone will be really, like, comfortable talking to you.
Yeah.
They'll be comfortable talking to me.
That's the intent.
It goes both ways.
Right. That's the intent, but once again, like, nobody. Remember, on social media, it'd be nice if you're doing positive talk, live talk, that people jump in the box or comment and they, they interact. But remember, nobody has to interact at all to for you, and don't get discouraged. Don't if you do like one platform.
In general, like.
Right. In general, but once again, like you can try to do one platform. Like when I first started, it was just Facebook, IG, and that's it. And there was pretty much nobody was there. So basically, I'm talking to myself. But as it being, I did it for myself, and from there, I went for my podcast. So that's what I once again asked myself. Once again, as one being.
You got Viking here right now.
Oh, he just jumped in. Yeah.
You wanna,
Oh, I know, Viking.
Live, man. I'm never live at this hour, man. We're just hopping in, trying to set the TV, talking to what's up.
Yeah, what's up, King? How you doing? No, and once again, for everybody out there, like, don't get discouraged. If you want, like, remember lifestyle, especially remember when you're older, for the most part, like we're older, so people won't really jump in the box for the most part. Social media is more like a young person's generation, like 25 and under. Everyone's in the box is drama and bullshit, right? On the overall, but just don't get discouraged. Don't be codependent on one platform. That's why initially that's how with two platforms, and then and like so initially from May until like August, September of 2020, it was just Facebook and IG. Then because my nephews, I went to TikTok, and for after the third time, I getting banned reporting TikTok for hate speech, misinformation, bullying, because positive talk doesn't make money, live talk does not make money at all. So what did I do? YouTube, other platforms like TikTok, and that's why I'm on all this. Have you hear that, Queen? Hell yeah, a thousand, yeah, sabes. So that's why I'll even show you. I'll even show you. So the platforms, right? So this is oh shit. So Beagle Squad, that's Likey, both my Facebooks, that's both the TikToks, that's IG, that's Twitch, that's Clubhouse, and there's you. So that's the whole squad, you know. So that's why I'm saying it's a live podcast. If anyone jumps in, we talking vibe. Nobody has to. You can sit in the box, say nothing. I don't. Some people, especially in Beagle's like hella toxic, right? Some live sessions I've seen the people like they will tell you like if you don't talk or jump in the box, then don't be here. Keep scrolling. I'm like, damn, that's wild.
Yeah,
You guys need more hugs, less drugs, respectfully. Yo, what's up,
Hey,
King?
Vito.
Mm.
Shit. Hey, man, I was just stopping by to say what's up, man, but I see you saying to talk about it, man. Hey, everybody listening, man, let me tell y'all, man, Rita talking about that deep truth shit, man. Like, he giving y'all, like, that good info.
Thank you,
Not
King.
that hate, bro. Like, he giving that good energy out to you, man. Y'all need to eat that shit up like a buffet, bro. Hey, listen to what this man telling y'all, bro. Like, I swear to God, he gonna try to help y'all not make a mistake. Bro, we all up there in that age. We know what you fucking up on, man. Y'all hit that shit right. Anyways, Coach Rito, man. Hey, bro. Keep teaching these young man. Hey, blessings on you, man. Hope it keeps succeeding for you, bro.
Thank you, King. Thank you. Likewise.
Blessings on you. Hey, if I see you again, I'm gonna stop in.
Yeah, come through, King. Hell yeah. Stay blessed. And that's a good thing about remember these platforms. That's why once again for everybody out there, love everybody out there that jumps in the box, comments, one-on-ones, like there's no more conversations. That's the cool thing about real support teams. The more people in the real support teams, the more you progress in life. Everybody has their own beliefs, but I just focus more on you as a being because I care about you as one being, your feelings, and especially if you want love. Let's break down this love situation. Like, do you comprehend what love is? What do I say? Do you know what love is? Do you comprehend what love is? If you know what it was, I promise you 1,000, you will not be in toxic love, broken, codependent for too long. I preach about doors. Hey, yo, King, Queen, the door's right there. What? It's right there. You came inside it and you bitched about your partner. You have nowhere else to go to. Maybe not today. Try tomorrow. It's day by day baby steps, The test, to figure out best as possible. If not, then sit there for a while. I don't recommend it. It's gonna hurt you which way. Oh, thank you, bro. I'll follow you back. Always trying to help me, and I super appreciate your coach. Hey, Queen, no, yeah, thank you. I was 1,000 everybody out there. Like, my situation, like, I know the Queens reach out to me. That's why I did this 5 years ago. I'm sorry.
No, I wish I could show you.
I'm sorry. Show.
That's okay.
Okay, you good. Once again, like my situation, I need the Kings to reach out to me. That's why I did my live session 5 years ago. And I love hearing them. It'd be nice. Once again, I think about it here and there. And it sucks because, like, I don't know names. I speak to 5 years doing this, starting my 6th season. And, thousands of queens out there, every which way, the people come and go. But, like, I'm good with faces. I'm really good with, like, audio every which way, right? But, people will come and go in life, and especially with real support teams. So, just for one people, you have a real support team, but if they're trying to do the healing journey or more heal than you are, they're trying to help others out, so they don't. Suicidal thoughts. My next tattoo. In your head, jump off a fucking billion cliffs. Physically, don't do it. Don't get to that point because triggering comment, but it's facts. And if it triggers you, I did my job. That's called selfish every which way. Like, you think you're the one who's suffering? And you ever seen the movie The Butterfly Effect? If you do it, there's a scenario. There's afterlife. You're a spirit now, and you're off your dome. I thought about it 5 years ago, right? I was thinking, family, like, what's my purpose here? I just fucked up again, So in my head, I was like, see, future in a positive manner. If I off my dome, my pops already lost one son. He's about to do the second one. I got 8 kids. Let's say 3 kids can't handle my death type of situation, and they off their domes. 2 of the kids become zombies as an addiction because of my selfish act, and then so on and so on. My uncles, my aunties, my siblings because of me. Social media, all you guys because of my selfish act. And that's people say it's selfish. You think you're the only one struggling with your mental health? Everyone's got that
What
shit.
do you worry
Everyone
about it
does.
for? No, it's okay.
Yeah, so that's why, that's why the big term in all these conversations is called what?
Right.
The generational cycle. I believe I have time in my body, which somewhere in my body. If not, I'll do it again. But what? Everyone's stuck on the generational cycle, comma, initially. What? Initially, we're all stuck on that, but you can change your ways whenever you want to. That's your free own choice, but nobody has to at all. That's why, once again, you're on a journey, man-made bullshit. The healing journey, now you're doing what? Matrix talk, red pill, trying to fill your friends with comprehensions to evolve in life. So that's a positive. Excuse me, especially when you want love. That's the shit for everybody out there. That's why I'm about to play some clips. Well, that's the shit. Like, if it fails, then what? If your relationship fails, and do you feel like a failure? For everybody out there, like, if you did your part best as possible in a relationship, best as possible, right? Especially in the healing journey, don't question your self worth. Well, yeah, that's cool for you, but some people can't handle that. I don't. My situation, like, I don't need a partner. I want a partner. I got about 1,000 potentials or girlfriends, and they all ghost me day one. That's okay. That's your free one choice. I don't need a partner. I want a partner once again. Oh, and then I got. So Heather, how you doing, Queen? Thank you for the likes. I'm gonna close the live really fast on this TikTok because I just got reported. So let me close this TikTok. I'll reopen really fast. And once again, oh yeah, no, the TikTok's the best platform in the universe. It's, at the same time, there's too many butterfly unicorns, especially more on the male side. The females say what I'm saying. They don't get reported with the shit. Once again, because man, we get shitted on. But I don't stop. Once again, that's on my 9 platform 9 cell phones. As it be my face tattoo, I challenge everybody. See my face tattoo? It's hard to see. I challenge all universes, 2D through 10D in the Matrix. Up to 20D. What? Teaching about real life.
Anyway, moving forward,
Go for it.
let's go forward so I can talk to him inside here because this guy is not talking properly
Who?
with me.
Who's that?
Yeah, my mom's husband. So I want to be logical with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're so perfect and you say everything that's so right. So, everything's cool. You really said everything correct. Yeah, well, fine. No, he was fine. Y'all are trying to. Okay, Aliyah. He's been fine. He did everything he's supposed to do. Thank you. Okay.
Right. What you call it? I'm about.
Where am I supposed to go?
I'm about to play this clip really fast, okay? So there's this queen, like she's brown like I'm brown, right? She's young, she's maybe like, don't quote me now, like 20, 22-ish, right? She's a awesome beast. You have the universe let me back. Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back. Sorry, I on TikTok I got a forewarning because remember there's positive talk, especially when it's like sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Let me know we're down to apologize. When it's like positive talk and real life talk, it's like a red flag for them because positive talk does not make money. These elites who run on these platforms, positive talk does not make money. If there's OnlyFans, I'm talking about party kick it, man versus woman, black versus white, all this man-made bullshit, that makes money because that would get people, triggers your feelings, and all these religious, spiritual, atheist people at each other's throats. But I love God. But now you're doing threats and you have a family. Make them make sense, You good, bro. Oh, hey, I'm happy you started your journey, funds. That's awesome. I'm asking, I respect your boundaries. Like, how old are you? And remember this. Like, it's not ever too late.
I'm 50.
You're 50, awesome. I'm 18, I just turned 44. 16, yo, 16. Y'all blessed. You're ahead of the game. Analogy metaphor, right? I don't know if I'm Adam. I'm talking to you behind the screen, right? So physically, I'm talking to you, right? Verbally, I'm talking to you in my mansion, in my head. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, I'm talking to a 6-year-old version of myself. You're beating me. Healing journey. I knew of the healing journey in Seattle 2000, but I didn't comprehend it. I didn't even study it.
You didn't beat me.
I'm sorry.
You didn't beat me. You didn't beat me.
Well, no, I'm saying, on TikTok, funds beat me. Us, in reality. Yeah, when it comes to the healing journey, I promise you 1,000. The younger, the better. The younger, the better. Because then you be like, we all say the same shit. We're older. You're like, damn. I wish I was younger. If my parents taught me, I wish it did not exist. If your parents, if they don't know this conversation, if they need this conversation, I'm pretty confident, especially more on your mom's side, they will pay it forward. I promise you that. Why am I here doing this? I'm paying it forward. You know, on the black sheep. You too. I a lot, anyone in the healing journey, we're all the black sheep. And it sucks because then your family calls you crazy. Once again, like I'm born as a Catholic, I'll mention God here and there. Spirituality to a certain extent, but when you switch your lingo and from there wise you pay it forward and you never spoke like positive talk, spiritual talk, religious talk to the fullest, they call you crazy. Your family say, "Yo, that relationship destroyed you, and you lost it every which way." And don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged at all, man.
She said I was crazy. And
He was said, "Eddie, how you doing? How's it going?
made me crazy.
You got any tips for me?" Oh, well, what? Ask me a question. I got your tips. Be selfish in a positive manner. If you don't got you, who got you? Your family, friends? They can leave whenever they want to. Go for it, Divine. I'm sorry, go for it, Divine. I'm multitasking. Go for it, go for it. Go for it.
Why would one ask me a question when I'm already known to be normal? Like, come on. That's crazy.
To be normal?
They said you want to do those micro dots and you want to, I don't know what they're trying to do. Anyways, with that being shaped or formed, Master Polar, he's on point with all that. So if you ever get a chance to get in and read with him, please do it.
Sounds good, sounds good. I don't know, it is with me, man, but my mind doubts it every time how everyone is sleeping. Makes me think I'm just crazy.
Well, that's what
F
everybody
maybe.
says. Everyone
Well,
sleeps.
you're mad young. Remember this? If you ever, which I recommend,
I'm 50 years old.
what you call it? Watch The Matrix. Watch The Matrix. On my tattoos, take the blue pill.
Always do the okay.
Be a blue pill. Entertainers stay lost in life. You divide man with BS. You debate about what I used to debate about race, religion, politics, man versus woman type of situation, right? Red pill conversations. We're educators. Take the red pill, get your life back. Now you're trying to fill your feelings to comprehensively evolve in life. You're ahead of the game, because I tell people once again, no one wants to comprehend this. I believe it's tied on me. If not, I will eventually tied on me. And when people tell me, all these tattoos, want you to write a book, whatever we talk about, like if I was to write a book, let me show you like a demo, right? Maybe tomorrow I'll finally do it. I'm gonna go on, av.com, business card, right? It's gonna say, so any ask me face to face, especially in Seattle, all these tattoos, why don't you write a book? I'll be, say less, get my wallet. What's this? But read what it says. This is right here. The answer to life. You flip it over. The answer to life is a person in the mirror. All you ever knew was you. The end. There's my book. What? That's it. What do you believe, that you need people in life? Kids need adults for now. I was a kid. I became a teenager. I still have my parents, a young adult, and 18 years old, 19 years old. I moved to Seattle. I became an adult. I went to the Matrix and fucking winged life. I thought, cool. If I get married, see the V card for the right one, have kids, families, I'll be blessed in life. Hey, what's up, buddy? What's going on to life? Respectfully, it's an idea, a concept. It's not factual. If it's not two-sided relationship, if it's one-sided, it's toxic. Anyone in one-sided relationships, that's just toxic. You can say God, Buddha, it don't matter at all, respectfully. Two-sided relationship is love. One-sided relationship is toxic love. What do you do with toxicity, respectfully?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Many people my age still sleeping. Oh, yeah, well, because once again, King, everyone, we all start on what? Initially is what? The generational cycle. So if no one's teaching in your family, especially more on the queen side, the healing journey. Do you want an empathist, a narcissist, deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, trauma bonds, soul ties, twin flames? None of this? Then guess what? Then you're going to just learn about school stuff. School makes you basically like little ants to be workers. You don't believe me? All your middle school, high schoolers, right? When you go into toxic relationships, right, and your feelings. I'm sorry?
I didn't say I didn't believe you.
No,
Why are you...
Uh-huh.
Okay. What
No,
are you saying?
No, no, I'm talking about school, like school in general wise. They'll teach you about like school, academics and bullshit. But when it comes to all the middle school, high schoolers, when you need to touch relationships and you sound depressed, ask your English teacher.
Okay.
I'm sound depressed. What do I do? Science. What do I do? PE. What do I do? Maybe your counselor might know that, but even these counselors don't know all these conversations.
That shit hurts. That hurts me.
What the
Science hurts me.
feelings does?
How do you want to move forward with it?
As far as your feelings, oh. Yo, y'all good.
Don't laugh. No.
Bro, should I
don't
feel
like
bad that my
that.
family
Laugh.
isn't woke? Man, they good people.
No.
Nah,
Anyways,
funds.
move forward.
Don't feel bad. Like the healing journey, right? Nobody can. If you want to force it upon people, once again, I'm not a Bible thumper. You have to change. You have to start the healing journey. You have to let go. That is your free will and choice. You should want to change. You should want to start the healing journey. You should want to let go. So that's why when it comes to our families, once again, my family, I say it respectfully, none, zero of my family, right? From Washington State down to Mexico, back to Spain, the motherland, zero.
Don't you want
None of
your
them.
people that...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Go for it. Go for it.
Don't you want the people that you've already did, like, all that they paid attention and they were so close to you,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're worrying about some weird shit? Like, come on, buddy.
I'm not worried about nobody, respectfully. Like, I have compassion for the universe. I don't feel sorry for the universe. If I did my healing journey and I already completed it, so can you. Anybody can complete it whenever they want to.
So she...
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Alright. No, you're right.
No, it's not even about being right. I'm just forewarning.
No.
So once again, when it comes to your families, if you start the healing journey and your family's not doing it, just pay it forward. If you're... And when it comes to our parents, our older family, our grandparents, for the most part, their minds are pretty much set. Once again, like all these conversations I have with you guys, yo, my parents still alive. They think I'm crazy. I lost it. I'm getting more tattoos. Like, yeah, they're just words. I'm gonna go to hell for that. I tell all of them, if that's factual, I'll take it for the team. Here's the best part: all my tattoos, all these words, to map to life. Any word, any paragraph. It's straight to black and white. It's straight to the point. But if I'm gonna go to hell, I'll take it for the team. Because guess what? I think I can pay it forward, so you don't suffer like I did. In this lifetime, I suffered till I was 39. On a journey, not a healing journey. 18 at heart, just turned 44. The last 5 years of my life, blessed. The best years of my life.
Right.
So,
Rhea, I'm on the phone. Relax for a second.
go ahead.
I'm talking to you on the phone, and she's, Mom, like...
Oh, your daughter?
Give me a
Hey man, you
second.
think the time is coming where the chosen ones
No,
unite?
It's all good.
That'd be nice. On social media, we can all, these chosen ones, quote unquote, these
I
awakened woke
wish
ones.
I could...
It'd be nice, but the thing is for everybody out there is pride and ego.
She's doing
If they can control the pride and ego, potentially we have conversations. More on the male side, queens for the most part, them are pathetic. They control the pride and ego. Us males, for the most part, it's like there was maybe I can't wait till you find that session, but it was I think a year, 2 years ago on Bigo. Yeah, the spiritual universe jumped in the box, and there was 6, 7 of us. I'm just listening. Once again, anybody can jump in the box, but they were talking about the spiritual powers. They're astrologers, numerology, Wiccans, black magic. I'm just hearing the conversations, and they're at each other's throats. They're calling each other out. Let me see your power. I'm just if y'all spiritual people, positive people, white magic, quote unquote, why are you guys in one competition with each other? Aren't we supposed to help others, quote unquote, pay it forward? Nobody's better than nobody at all. But remember, that's your pride and ego. Everyone's narcissist traits. You can't control it. There's your problem. And someone called you out. Be respectful in the spiritual universe. People that are just blue pillars, they'll be like, yeah, you can read minds. Show me. I'm tired. Oh, so you don't have no gifts, and you get triggered. Say, bruh, really? People told me my family are monitoring spirits, aka Agent Smiths. Well, yeah, the Agent Smiths, that's the blue pillars, and some of the red pillars, the too narcissistic. There's the ones that dumb you down, so you don't study shit. Healing journey? Why do you think your family calls you crazy? Because they think you are crazy, like my family thought. And you potentially in the healing journey is scared because you might think, you know what? Maybe they are right. Maybe all this healing journey, I am crazy. Don't my support team, outside of them, they for me, yo, King, don't give up. All my people told me the same shit. Here's the best part. Why am I talking? How am I talking to you? Cause I use social media. I've been following you, right? But once again, I reached out to you in your DMs. You're not crazy. But if you want to believe that, then stop the healing journey. Go back to your old ways. Get yourself another girlfriend and do body from the whole phase. Do you believe you're gonna fix yourself with the body by your side? 7 years with her, you gonna magically have love tomorrow? In 7 years? Oh yeah, it's not gonna work in your favor, respectfully. Damn, bro, you woke up late, but you did that. I'm happy for you. Oh yeah, no, your friends. I woke up fucking really late. 30, my tattoo. 39. So people tell me in Seattle, they'll be like, why do you have 39? That's when I start my healing journey. Then my awakening journey, awaken woke journey. It's all tied for a reason. The 4 phases. What? Woke. 1% woke were the referee judges of all universes. I call everybody out. What? I call everybody out. I'll judge you every which way. Are you square, loving person? Circle narcissistic? Are you bad, with fuck clothes? In the triggering comment, the last category I created. All you zombies. Right here. All you weak zombies, addicts and addiction. Respectfully. So which one are you as it being on the overall? You can say religious, spiritual, atheist, whatever categories, but overall as one being, what is your energy like? But yeah, I woke up late in this lifetime, 39. I feel like God in the next lifetime, if there is afterlife reincarnation, that I'm younger. Spiritual talks, the pole being, I talk to a lot of spiritual people. They say it's factual that I can talk to my future self. That'd be nice. If there was a possible way I could speak to my next version of myself, and I would just tell them, check it out. All I want you to do is go to this address. I'm probably do this here finally. I have to just investigate if hard drive SSDs. If I put them in enclosures, and I don't know, I have to find some type of briefcase or some shit, suitcase I can dig into the ground, right? Because obviously in this lifetime I don't know how long I'm gonna live, but if I can pay it forward to my future selves, right? Check out, all you do is go to this address, and from there was dig, and all you do is find a suitcase, and when you open up, you're gonna find some hard drive SSDs. That's the original yourself. So it's a map to life, straight to the point. You don't have to do years of therapy, counseling, years of healing journey. It's really simple, and the answer is what? You, the person in the mirror, not nobody else. What? It's you. You believe it's a being. Cool. So what do you all say? People make you feel good. My parents, my kids, the pastor, therapist, and social media, right? And then my bullshit, my car, my job, BBLs, OnlyFans, fucking $1 billion, all this drugs. So I'm gonna get time my back to call everybody out. If people make you feel good, if my bullshit makes you feel good, why can't you make yourself feel good? Make that make sense. And what's the answer? Codependency. That's your validation. What? The other person you need, chase, compete, submit, any validation food. The person marry yourself. I'm a single for kids. I don't need validation for my kids, my ex or hubby, none of my family friends, no one behind the screen. Nobody. Yo, this is my life. My life. It's not your life. You can tell me I'm fucking up. I don't care. I don't care about words. Words are irrelevant respectfully. It was the number one. How you doing? Welcome to life. I'm sorry? No, you can say it. You can go ahead. Go ahead. I just didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm Blair. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Welcome to live. How was your weekend?
It was okay.
How's your week coming along so far? Inhale. I know, I'll be speaking fast. I apologize. I'm sorry. Man, it's in people's faces. 1,000 Bible.
How you been doing?
I'm doing good. Doing pretty good, honestly. I'm about to do a little bit longer in the live session and go gym therapy and then come back and start working on my podcast, which I gotta promote more. Go to YouTube, Spotify, Coach Reader Podcast. It's a live podcast. This conversation, when you watch the YouTube, you'll see me. You're hearing people's voices, but you don't see nobody, no faces but my face, and that's it. But you hear people speaking if they jump in the box. And that's why all these trolls that talk to me, because I love trolls. I love to bully bullies, right? What you gonna call it? You hear them talking shit. What do I say? To trigger them. I love to bully bullies. Be your mother and father. What? Why'd you stop? Why you're bullying me? You keep the wrong life set shit. I just told you your mother and father. Did that trigger you? Do reverse psychology. Tell me the same thing. Mother and father. I don't care about words. Words are irrelevant. Words do have no feelings. So why are you in your feelings about words? Respectfully. So, anyways, I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm blessed, Queen. Are you okay? How's life? How's everything with you? I'm this everyday bug round. I got one more day to live to tell a story, and that's with the Light Podcast to pay forward the healing journey. That's how my tattoos. All my tattoos. It's a map to life. It's black and white, straight to the point. Whatever you want. If you want to talk about your feelings, but I know talking about your personal feelings is personal. It's scary. Mm-hmm. Say that again.
How you been doing, cuz?
Oh, I'm blessed every which way. Thank you. I'm gonna play a clip really fast. This is poetry, and once again, like poets are beasts, musicians are beasts. A lot of them make some beautiful music, beautiful poetry, especially when it comes to feelings, breakup, divorces. But here's the kicker: like they're awesome poets, awesome musicians, but how are they? These people that are beasts with the words, the way they articulate the words, and magically someone sold them a dream, and they once again they got stuck in toxic love, broken, coded relationship. They're stuck in trauma bonds. And I say respectfully, because what? I call everybody out. Like, yeah, King, Queen, you're making $1 billion. Like, this queen right here about to play, she's viral on TikTok and IG, all these platforms, YouTube. Because poetry, that's how all the opinions out there. Anyway, if you're a poet, you'll share that shit to the universe. You'll go viral type of situation. But, you know, every time someone destroys you, you can write all the badass poetry, these beautiful fucking words. I love the way I love poetry, I love music, right? But magically, how come you're in a toxic love, broken, quoted relationship? How did someone sell you a dream? Why did you allow it to happen? Which is a trigger karma. What? I allowed it to happen? Karma, not knowing. What do you mean I did? Let's break it down together. What was the red flags that you missed? What was the boundaries of the past? What does that mean? Japanese. There it is. So you don't know nothing about the healing journey? You know the terminology? Then there it is. That's why you allow it to happen not knowing. Respectfully. Hey, ID, how you doing? Going 10, 108. I'll keep myself. How you doing? 108. I'll go to live.
Because it's manipulative, though, isn't it? At the end of the day, you have all these nice words. Tell me, what are they supposed to say? That you like things about me, but you don't like me overall. That you like my attention, but don't care enough to call. You don't want to be with me, but you also won't leave me alone. You say your messages don't mean anything as my videos loop on your phone. That's kind of weird, isn't it? To like me so much, but at the same time disregard me. I should have figured as such. Because I'm always reading into something. You say nothing has a meaning. That's manipulative, you know, and absolutely the meaning. Because you know that it meant something. You thought about it before it sent, the way you treated me at the beginning. Where the hell? I want to know where that went. Because I don't deserve this. You make me feel like shit. Maybe you don't do it on purpose, but that's the way the puzzle pieces seem to fit. Because the way I interpret it, you say I can treat you like trash. Over and over and over again, then claim innocence before any backlash. I don't think you're worth loving, not in its entirety, no. If I had actually wanted you, I wouldn't have let you go. Because I don't think you're my dream woman, no. Just a fantasy I wanted to live out. I'm sorry I made you feel like you were actually cared about. Because I didn't mean it. Not really. I mean, it could have been anybody on the street. But hey, there you were, and you were such a pretty girl to me. And then I didn't want it. But it had all happened so fast. If I had actually thought you were special, I would have at least tried to have made it last. But you weren't really worth the effort. You had more issues than I thought. I knew I wouldn't want anything serious, but I thought maybe I'd change my mind. It was worth a shot. And then I left in an effort to be better. If I had actually liked you, we would have ended up together. But it's been a couple months now. You seem to be doing well. And you must miss me, you do. I can tell. So I send another message. It doesn't mean anything, I'll say. But I'm bored and kind of lonely, so I'll like doing it anyway. I know you're very pretty, but I don't like you still. You think I'll learn to love you. I know I never will. Unless, maybe, I might have a change of heart. Nah, I don't think so. I just like watching your heart. It's manipulative though, isn't it? At the end of the day, the way your actions make it so hard to understand what you're trying to say.
Yo, what's up, Coach Ray doing, King? I love poetry. She's a beast. But respectfully, you know, she's brown, I'm brown. Obviously, probably like a 20, 25 year age gap. But all intents, oh yeah, she's deep, right? But respectfully, you know, I want to see her ex was brown, like she's brown. Like, I would love to speak to Cheetah Queen. You have to comprehend this, but I'm going to put fear in a positive manner for warning. If you stick to your own race, these brown boys, 80% brown boys, Hispanic, Latino Spaniards are fuck boys. Like all your exes, they're hard workers, right? But they don't work hard in the relationships. We'll tell you about the friendships. They work hard in the friendships, co-workerships, social media friends. They do not work hard in the relationships. That's why they make time for you when they feel like it. They'll respond to you when they feel like it. But they'll respond to everybody in the middle but you. So there's your problem. What? 80%, 8 out of 10 brown boys are fuck boys. That forewarn you. You don't comprehend that. And here's the kicker. I don't do respect for you. I'll talk about with you. If you're in the healing journey, more awakening woke journey, you could be potential if you know this conversation. But yes, you're a poet. You're fucking. I love your poetry. You're a beast. The downfall is in this lifetime. How many bodies are you going through? Do you figure out what love is? And every time these fuckboys destroy you, you make some banging ass, phenomenal, fucking viral ass poetry. The downfall as one being, you will never know what love is. Respectfully. That's why all these you know, these poets and musicians, fucking beasts. But look at them. Viral, toxic ass relationships. Respectfully. How? Why? Start your healing journey. Observe people's energy. Actions speak louder than the words. I love you, but I'm emotionally cheating. I love you, but I'm fucking being a fuckboy. And I go to church, but I love you. Yo, if there's anyone that preaches higher source, right? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gangster Kurt. You're a gangster. That's cool. Yo, they're like I street folk. Toxic love. Toxic love, you're for the streets. Love, we're for the homes. That's why if you do opposite track, it's not gonna work in your favor respectfully, you know? Yo, hey, I just go with the flow, you good. I didn't miss the red flags, accountability. I ignored them because accountability, I wanted them more than myself. Even loved them more than I did myself. Oh yeah, that's what's the flaw with that, queen? On my TED Talk, don't urge myself, especially you queens. What is your flaw? When we say that corny ass fucking line, I see the good in people. Not knowing, you self-sabotage your life. You sold yourself a dream. What? How so? Because you saw good in people. That's the downfall of us being too empathetic wise. We're taught to be selfish, it's wrong to sin. The fuck it is. If you don't got you, then who got you? My kids got me, my family, friends, people come and go. And to put fear in a positive, did you know anyone can leave, anyone can cheat, anyone can ghost, anyone can break up with you, anyone can divorce you. Whenever they want to, that is their free one choice. When they do, and which they shall, how will you react? How will you respond? Or do you live scared of that? What? That'll be tied about back pretty soon. And eventually make sure the hoodie to forewarn you. What? Anybody? Nobody has to stay. It'd be nice if they talk to you as like an adult, but they don't have to. It's an oxymoron. It's easier to cheat, ghost, break up with people and ghost them. Nowadays, fucking all these boys and girls are fucking weak. I'll tell you, yeah, I called you weak. You text, you fucking last night lovey-dovey, fucking porn stars and everything. We would travel to Dubai. The next day, I ghost you. You ghost me. You break up through a fucking cell phone. It's over. Block on everything. But I love God. Like, bruh, really? Like, all you boys and girls, I don't give a fuck what you call yourself. You're a boy and girl. You're not a man or woman. I know it's scary. I know it's gonna hurt. I get the concept of comprehended because you don't want to deal with the drama and them shit in tears and they're clinging on to you. We can make this work and you don't want to do another drama. I get it. But all the red flags are fucking prior. You could have broke up fucking 20 years ago. And that's respect. That's why when you see the good in people, it's over. When you're too empathetic, especially you got the V card, the Virgin card, it's even worse. It's even worse. Analogy metaphor for all you people that have the V card, the Virgin card. You want to comprehend this? I tell this to my own self, right? You learn the hard way. Whoever you lay down with, in your eyes, that is your God. That is your goddess. All you see is them. And it does not matter if they fuck you over. Especially when they trombone your ass. It's over. Your life's pretty much over until you break it. Nobody can break your trombonda for you. Jesus, God, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual your ancestors can't do it for you at all. All the fucking resources are there. I'm talking to you. I'm a resource. You don't have to comprehend. They just told you. Be codependent on God. God can do it for me. Yo, Queens, how's that working out for you? Why is he still by your side respectfully? He's fucking cheating you 20,000 times, and you always take him back. That's how I'm mentality. I was looking at my back right now, right? Before I put my shirt on. Because I was like, I did my right side. Now I'm doing a cross tattoo my back with words. I'm looking at it, I'm like, it's pretty amazing. I'm fucking happy with myself, right? The left side, vertically white, is going to say triggering comments. And it's to trigger the spiritual universe because the queens get offended when I say this. But I do to get your attention. Which I still got to do a TikTok response to a young queen. Because she's like, don't say twin flames and soul ties. That's part of trombones. I'm like, yo, queen. I'm doing a video response to TikTok. I know you're from Adams. I can tell you early 20s, maybe early teens type of situation. But how come all you spiritual queens, astrology, numerology, crystals, and I do one-on-ones with a lot of you, right? And you tell me the same thing. Well, it's because in this lifetime, every lifetime we come back to each other because the soul tie. We're twin flames. I'm like, yeah, but he's been a fuck boy. He's whooping your ass. But that's love. That's what I'm going to tell it vertically. It's going to say trombones equal soul ties equal notice. I'm tired. Too many tattoos. Trombones equal soul ties equal twin flames equal addiction equal insanity equal all capital letters codependency. What? Yeah. It's an addiction. The bottle doesn't need you. You need the bottle. Why? Time for a reason. Buying the drugs. Yeah, but scenario, you're the alcoholic, and he's your bottle. When you're around him, he makes you feel good, and when he leaves, it hurts, right? So and then so many queens get, which I call you like super numb. You're fucking gone. What does that mean? When everyone tells you, yo, I just saw your husband, your boyfriend, fucking with the girl, it's alright. He fucks around all the time. At least he comes home to me. You're fucking gone. Respect for yo, you're gone. What's up? Hey, how you doing? It's gonna keep to life. I said respect for you're gone. Cause you're praying, planning, hope manifested that one of these days, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, spiritual, your ancestors will magically change their ways, and they wake up, and they love you like you love them. That one day, how long will it be? How long will it take you? One day, a year, 10 years, 20, 30. All you queens, especially my age or older, 30 years finally goes to divorce, and all you know is that one person for 30 years of your fucking life. How do you start dating at 45, 50 years old? Especially with kids. And everyone's gonna give you like, yo, like you washed up. It's all the social media are fucking ruthless, right? Remember that, but anybody that bullies you is not a good person. I give no fucks. They're not a good person. I'll call them out every which way. So that's just for everybody out there. But yeah, queen, that's the thing for us Albanians, especially when you're empathetic queens. When you overlove. In our heads, you overlove, you overthink every which way. LNMML? What is that? But I say respectfully, like, it sucks, man. You would give your all. Like my first baby moms, fucking gave her everything, man. And I sold myself a dream not knowing, because both of us were on a journey. I haven't been against her, because no one taught me this shit. No one taught it. No one put us both aside. Check it out. Your guys' relationship is toxic as fuck. You know it's toxic, but let me break it down for you what's about to happen. If you stay with each other for traditional corny ways, for the kids, religion, because your parents, fuck all that. That's called the generational cycle. How's all your toxic family doing? Still to get miserable as fuck, so what? Oh, they want to get in the mix also. And some of that, right? So that's extra respect for you. So everybody, especially queens, don't be hard on yourself as possible. Initially, when you start the healing journey and you start figuring out this terminology and the breakdown of the healing journey, you'd be like, fuck. Like, yeah, that's why you not knowing. And take that as saying, you're allowed to happen. It's a triggering comment. I say comma, not knowing. Because why? Let's elaborate, break it down. Why did you allow it to happen? What was the red flags that you missed? Let's figure out together. Remember, I can't finish save you. Well, thank you for following to life. That's respectfully. And that's why, once again, I focus on you queens, because you're the ones that can have the kiddos. And here's the kicker. I can become a deadbeat father. I'm a single father kid. I can stop doing co-parenting, everything tomorrow if I wanted to. I can say fuck the universe tomorrow. All my tattoos mapped to life. When anyone sees me, I say it all the time. I can become too narcissistic. My pride, nigga, you know what? I'm gonna let everybody burn. I'm gonna let everybody suffer like I did, especially younger than I am. That's too much pride and ego. A lot of people that speak to the religious, spiritual, right, the healing journey, they won't tell the young cats these conversations. I talked to a lot of them. They'll be like, "Well, let them learn the holiday like we did." I'm like, "Why? If you can pay it forward, you should be happy that someone's younger than you, that's evolving faster than you." Now, I'll come on the fuck out. Yo, don't say you're a good person. Yeah, overall you can be good, but you have too much pride and ego. You're not just on my tattoos. That's why I do someone in one, especially with the queens. I speak to a lot of them, like maybe like 20, 25. That's the average category, because they see my live sessions, see my tattoos, and I break it down best as possible. Especially the queens behind the screen. You want to date brown boys? If you're not part of the Spanish culture, to forewarn you, I love saying this shit. You know, 80% brown boys, Hispanic and Spanish, we're fuck boys. Just to let you, and they love God. That's just a term. It's a Bible. It's a building. Lucifer could have been God's house because he was catching fire, because that's between the little rules, quote unquote, of God and Lucifer, Satan, like the devil, quote unquote. But who can step in God's house and he will catch on fire? All these bad girl, fuck girls of all the universe, all around, they won't ever, capital fucking E, ever catch on fire. Yeah, I met in my church. A for effort. Actions been on the words every which way. Don't let people sell your dreams, man, especially queens. You have a lot. You have so much love. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Energy is phenomenal. The downfall, you don't know who to give it to. First and foremost, it starts with yourself. You just don't know that yet. But if you decide to give somebody else, then you intend to match your energy best as possible. If not, in the beginning, like the Bible, the first line of the Bible, in the beginning, ... love. So when did it go to toxic love? When did the sparks start ending? When did the red flags start happening? When did they start passing boundaries? Yeah, everyone says the same shit in friendships, family ships, anything you start a relationship with, everything starts with love. When the shit starts falling apart, now go to toxic love. When did it go to toxic love? You know? Let me play some more clips. Oh, real fast. Before I play a clip, just like a time out. Oh snap. and earlier on Bigo Spot, I apologize with Divine, like, and I said respectfully, like, at nighttime for the most part, and that's what they're saying, like, the feeds come out at night, especially in these platforms. That's a lot of people don't respect you during the day. During the day, the intent, you don't go to work, just go fucking high and drunk and shit. After that, like the Bible said, like, as long as you come to work tomorrow, not all fucked up every which way, and you're good, right? Whatever you do, your time after hours, that's a you, right? So the freaks come out at night, they don't feel their feelings, they get fucking lit type of situation. That's why, you know, I know she drinks, she says that she does, whatever, but that's why she was getting bothered, and the triggers were happening because I'm speaking in general, right? And she was taking it personal, because obviously when you do drugs and shit, drugs like pills, even psychedelics, it's very emotional. It can trigger you every which way. But a lot of people going through it because they don't want to feel their feelings. You know, respectfully, where it's like, casual drink is cool, casual marijuana, casual psychedelics, but if you're codependent, I need it, you need it. I pray for you respectfully, you know? Hey man, I have this girl, she cheated on me multiple times, I want her back, but she got back with... Oh snap! Well, with her ex, what do I do? I'm losing my mind. Well, welcome to codependency, and like remember this, like she went back to her ex, right? So she took no time to heal, and if she's trauma bonded, they're trauma bonded. She always gonna go back. He'll always go back to her. So he's trying to say this. That's why they made that comment. Like, it says be a trigger comment. I say that pretty much you're like selling. You're just like the rebound, respectfully. That's why she did what she did, and that's why she's back with your ex. If you want to decide to take her back, if you want to make it, try to work it out, quote unquote. If she did it once, she did it twice, she didn't do it again. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a player, always a player. With you, that's factual, respectfully. With you. I know it hurts to hear it, but here's the kicker. But if you want to try to work it out, it's not going to work in your favor, respectfully. I have no one to talk to. My parents don't get in. No one gets it. All my friends say I need to move on. Oh, well, German, I'll your pocket. If you want, I'll follow you. If I'm not following you, wise. Let me see, I'll follow you. Yeah, you can DM me if you want to. You know, oh yeah, that's how I go live. I've been this live session for 5 years now. This is my 6th season starting. I just pay it forward. It's toxic, man. Stay away. 1,000 facts, 1,000. And that's the shitty part. I know I make it sound easy. A lot of us do. Anyone to be supportive, but rejection is protection every which way. I promise 1,000 love. Love is there on my tattoos. Small letters, love is consistent. Bigger letters, toxic love is inconsistent. If you offer love on the overall, you know that you're empathetic. That's beautiful. But what you're doing is toxic love. But here's the kicker: before she got involved with you, she was still stuck on the ex, respectfully. And let's say she's more. Let's say on the overall, she is a loving person, right? And her ex-boyfriend's too narcissistic. If she's trauma bonded, she's always gonna go back to him. No matter if she's with you or with other bodies. The only person that can break the trauma bond is her, not nobody else. You can't do it for her, and I can't do it for her. God higher source can't do it for her. She's gotta let go. First part, forgive, communication, not forget it happened to you, right? And then the second hardest part is to let go, do closure of yourself, comprehend what happened through comprehension, and then observe all the red flags of your exes. My neck tattoo. What? Then you will know the answer every which way. Every which way, I promise you that. But it's just day by day baby steps. And remember this, love doesn't hurt. If God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual answers, they are love, quote unquote, they're not here to hurt you. They hurt you with the truth. The truth hurt no matter what. Toxic love hurts. What's toxic love? You love somebody that doesn't love you back. That's called toxic love. Toxic love will cost you everything emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, potentially even your own life. Your hell goes to shit because you're always stressing about one person. A zillion king and queen of the universe, why are you stressing about one? Make the message that, and I know I make it sound so easy because my real support is 5 years ago. I'm a single 5 kids. I lost 2 families. I comprehend what you're going through, but I just pay for it every which way. Respectfully. I never had a problem with getting over someone, but this one was different. She was so perfect in the beginning. Yo, on my tab, once again, we all say the same thing. When anyone asks you, when you get in a relationship, it goes toxic, right? And they ask you, like, how was the relationship in the beginning? What do we all say? In the beginning, it was so good, it was lovey-dovey and shit. I'm going to tell my back and say, in the beginning, ... love. So when did it go to toxic love? When did the sparks start ending? When did the flags start happening? When did the boundaries start passing? You know what? Everything in the universe starts with love. Everything starts with love. Friendships, co-workerships, partners. And there goes the toxic love. That's when the sparks are ending. Then what? Why did the sparks are ending? When did it start becoming toxic? Are you becoming toxic? Are they becoming toxic? Are you both becoming toxic? Are you both becoming bored of each other? What is it, Bruh, but it was so random. Out of nowhere, she could have just left me alone. Right, but here's the kicker, my neck tattoo. All your exes, if you don't let them go, do closure for yourself, comprehend why it failed, do comprehension, all your exes in this lifetime, they will always be kryptonite. They will always come back. Because why? God, higher source, the universe always tests you. Well, you say you're in the healing journey, self-love, you're happy in a new relationship, and all of a sudden your ex shows up 5 years later, and they tell you, I miss you, I love you, I want to make it work it out. What are you choosing? What are you doing? You just got married and shit. You just had a kid. Now you're like debating, like, what? But yes, you love this person before you got your new wife, new husband. So what are you choosing? What are you doing? Pushing them away, give them another chance. Sorry, babe, I know we just got married, but my ex came back and I loved her a lot, and she wants to give me another chance. Hurt people. Not attention, but we do. Heal people. Pay it forward. Don't do that. But if you do that, I won't give up on you because I was you. I just pay it forward, and that's it. I was perfect for her. The feeling, quote unquote, right, respectfully. But if it was perfect, right, I say respectfully, why should she go back to her ex? Respectfully. You might have the answer, but because why? Trauma bonds sucks. Nobody can stop break the trauma but the person marry yourself. You, not nobody else. I can't do it. I'm a single 5 kids. I can't fix, change, nor save any of my kids. Physically, yes I could. If I have money, financially, yes I could. Emotionally, spiritually, no I can't. Nobody can. The healing journey is your healing journey if you want to start it. Higher source can't do it for you. I can't do it for you, but I could definitely hold your hand. Any real support team will hold your hand, guide you. I tell you all these resources. You got the fucking AI, ChatGPT, CDI, YouTube, Google. There's so many resources if you want to start the healing journey. Why the breakups hurt. Matter of fact, let's let's have fun with this, you know.
Excuse.
You know, I bring whatchamacallit, I bring X on here. S06, the Nacion, Jose Anfre. I love to hype him up to the fullest, carrying his legacy. His white, tree of life, 20 years old. What? If you're 20 years old or younger, teach me something positive in life. Don't bring a higher source. I'm older than you. I've heard higher source. I've heard all the terms. I've heard the stories. Teach me something positive in life. If I'm going through a breakup, can you give me something positive? If I got anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues, what do I do? How do I let go of my exes, my past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma? Nothing? You're telling me leaving God's hands? I already know the answer is not going to work in my favor, nor for you at all. For when you, as one individual, will, but just to let you know, anyone can sell you a dream. Anyone can bully you. That is their free one choice. But God can do it for you. Respectfully, how's that working out for you? You know, respectfully. But anyways, I'm about to bring X in the live. Hey, what's up, only persons? How you doing? How's it going? Struggling tonight. What's bothering you? I'm asking. How was your weekend? So anyways, about to call X and bring him on the live session. Check out technology. What's up, X? How you doing?
What may be the best for me may not necessarily be the best for you, and vice versa. Ultimately, it is up to each person to define and determine for themselves what is best for their own life and well-being. It's also important to remember that things change and evolve over time, and what was once considered the best may no longer be so at a later point in time. It's important to stay adaptable and open-minded.
Oh, hugs and prayers, man. Like, when it comes to death, like, especially the close one, like your parents, siblings, kids, that type of death hurt a lot, you know. But the grieving journey, everybody has their own grieving journey at their own pace. It's not racing a marathon, but, you know, like X says, like he said, you know, death's called completion. You know, spiritual, emotional, mental, speak to the universe. The Allah's by your side, you know, emotional, mental, spiritual as beings. Maybe in the next lifetime we see each other. And once again, nothing wrong being sad. You know, if you want to shed tears, shed tears. Speak to the universe every which way. Let that negative energy out. But, you know, physical beings potentially will pass away for sure. We know that, right? Because that's inevitable. We can't stop it. But you got your spiritual family. You got a spiritual mother, spiritual whomever out there. That's why blood makes you related. Blood makes you related, but not thick in the water. So yeah, that's why your vibe protects your tribe. You know, your spiritual family. So once again, King hugs and prayers. You know, it's okay. Like my situation, I think about my brother once in a while. You know, he passed away in 2013, and it sucks. I'm not saying I gotta say my brother when I say this comment, this line, but it would have been nice if I was in the healing journey and knew all this shit, you know, back then, 2013, to have better conversations, deeper conversations. But, you know, it's the past. That's why I just pay it forward and tell stories. That's it, nothing more, nothing less. Thank you for your words. Oh yeah, thank you. I just pay it forward once again, like, and that stuff for sure. Once again, for worry about there, it's not hurt every which way, but. Like, even journeys at your own pace. You can stop and let it go whenever you want to. But yeah, you can think about it. The thing about technology, once again, your situation, you can't do this. But for everybody else out there, the people you love and care and cherish the fullest, technology, take pictures and videos every which way. Because God forbid they pass away, or let's say they ghost you. If people go through shit, go through the traumas, you know what? I'm just leaving everybody. That's their free one choice, you know? So you want to try it every which way as a warning.
Yeah.
But let me play this clip real fast. Sorry, there we go. Let me try this again. Hey X, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing good, thank you. Why do breakups hurt?
Sorry, you got cut off. Why do I break up my what? Can you please finish the question?
Why do breakups hurt?
Breakups can be deeply painful because they often involve losing someone important and significant in your life. The pain of a breakup is often due to the emotional
I'm sorry?
attachment and connection that we formed with the person.
Yeah, I see your title. It says free therapy toxic relationship. Can I get some, advice?
Go for it. What would you like to talk about, Queen?
Yes, all right. Yes. So I was married for about 3 years now. A nice fine boy. We were married. I knew him in high school, and things were going pretty well. He cheated on me with my best friend, and I just really don't know how to really feel. I sold all his clothes on the dark web because I'm trying to get somebody to do a voodoo spell on him. I know it's a little fucked up, but he really cheated on me. He broke my heart, and I just need some advice, please.
Well, how long were you together, I'm asking? And do you have a real support team if you're on your healing journey?
Yes, I'm 47, and I'm not gonna lie, I really don't have a support system. That's why I'm on here asking for advice.
Okay. Okay, well, I recommend starting the healing journey and the intent to forgive, communication, not forget. You live that happened to you, wise, right? And then the hardest part is to let go, to close yourself, to comprehend why it failed. And to observe all the red flags. Everything starts with love. Every friendship, relationship, everything starts with love. So in the beginning, yes. So when they go to toxic love, when the red flags start happening, when they start passing boundaries.
But listen though, should I put voodoo on him or no?
Well, here's the kicker.
That's really what should I put?
You can, but
What happened?
you can if you want to. But here's the kicker: if he does not believe in that, you could do all the spells you want, but he doesn't believe in it. It won't work because that's energy.
No, I'm gonna put voodoo on. No, I'm putting voodoo on him, and I'm getting him. He's gonna die. I'm putting that spell on him. He will die today, right now, tonight, and you are the witness. So please don't say anything. I appreciate you.
Okay, that's cool. Once again, but it's not gonna work out. Once
Oh
again.
no, you single?
Yes. Staying after you're single.
Like boys or not?
I'm sorry.
You like boys?
Negative. I'm straight as an arrow.
Oh.
People are wild. But anyways, let me put some more clips.
Self,
Why? Why are you too hard on yourself?
Dude, I'm so hard on myself, man.
Why?
I
Why?
don't know why. I think there's a constant feeling of I think, I think it comes from when I was a kid. I have to be enough for you to see me.
Hey, Nita, how you doing, Queen?
So, how do I make myself enough or okay where you'll see me?
Well, I see you, and you're a stud, and I love you.
Thanks.
And there's so many people out there that think the same.
Thanks, dude.
You got it.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I wish I could think, I think it was just so hard when I was a kid. It was so hard to feel highly of myself. I don't know. I felt like I just wasn't worth a lot,
Theo Vaughn.
No shade, bro.
Quit it, brother.
Sorry.
No cap. Quit it. You son.
Thanks, bro.
And that's Theo Vaughn and Post Malone. And that's it for a lot of people out there, especially on the male side. When I thought they express their feelings, we get child trauma and shit. We just went into relationship, we get bullied, It's a lot of shit going on. And that's the shit, when you're not taught to express your feelings, that's the reason why a lot of us men people are narcissistic, not knowing, we self-sabotage relationships because we don't talk to our partners. We talk to everybody, the mother, but our partners. That's why we got the housewife, rubber heads, they got the work wife, and the ghetto hoods, you party and kick it all the time. You got the club wife, bar wife, Starbucks wives. We got wives everywhere, man. Because we all emotionally cheat. We play the role with the tall sides of boo-hoo me, all that shit. All these one queen to fall for your shit, and they think they're the one. Maybe I'm the one that can offer more love than the girlfriend can. Hurt people, man. Heal people. We tell stories we got from Warren. And it sucks. That's why the intent mentions to fall back, start the healing journey, date yourself, to get to know yourself. What are your boundaries? What are your love language? What are your standards? And once you know that about yourself, the next potential to be asking the same question. It's my situation, like all these questions with potential to be, right? Asking every potential day one, yo, queen, are you in your healing journey? If you are, which journey are you on? The healing journey? All my tattoos, for a reason. The awakening journey, awakening woke journey. Do you have a real support team? What do you say with yourself? Are you happy with yourself? Do you love yourself? Or are you still codependent people? Because I can make you feel good, but here's the kick of the phone. You see that door right there? For both of us, I can leave, you can leave. Whenever I want to. Whenever we want to. That is our free one choice. Because every day about ground, everybody has the exact same gift. Everybody, all these, cultures, all this, realms, all this categories you want to use. What does everybody have in common? Everybody has the exact same gift. What is it? Free one choice. After that, you can say I'm a starseed, light workers, whatever team you want to use. But everyone has free one choice every day background. That's something on the back of my neck. So when you stand behind me, you see it. Eventually, I make sure the hoodies post on social media. It's gonna say every day background. Actually, prior to it'll be my neck for sure. But like to trigger everybody out there of all these realms, right? It's gonna say I'm gonna back somewhere. It's gonna say God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual universe, your ancestors can't. What? Not can, can't. With a T, apostrophe T, can't. If you want for the kids, cannot fix you or save you at all. What? And when you call me out, that means higher source is not powerful. God's not powerful. They are powerful. Whatever you believe in, how so? You just told me they can't. Because it's your healing journey. So I'm back in my neck to say, every day above ground, we all have free one choice. What are you choosing? What are you doing to be empathetic? That nice guy, nice girl. To be narcissistic. That bad girl, phobic fuck girl. A premeditated choice. Where you are not changing, you are choosing. I'm back on my neck next month. What? So when you stand behind me and you read that shit, guess what? What? Free one choice. Today, Mr. Positive. Tomorrow, I wake up. Fuck the universe. Fuck everybody. I could be a fuck boy. And still go to church and preach about God, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe. And drop bodies every which way. That's my free one choice. Nobody can put... In this, you can put the finger, the victim mentality, to do what? Do deflection and projection. Gaslighting manipulation. And to do what? To not do accountability. Everyone has excuses. Everyone that points the finger forever, especially boys and girls that turn narcissistic, they have excuses in life. Even if you catch them, 4K, everything, receipts, that's not me. It wasn't me. It don't fucking matter. So they have excuses. Their way of thinking, SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 + 1 = 3 wrong answer. Fucking excuses. We all have excuses initially. So when you start doing accountability, if not, say you want love, but actually be loved every which way. Fuck all that bullshit. That's why it's being. Do you know what love is? Man, if not, especially you queens, you're gonna self-sabotage your life and slay yourself a dream not knowing, because you will overlove, you will overthink, you will overgive. You will give your all, and you give it to the wrong person because they're too narcissistic. They're acting nice, being narcissistic. These bad boy fuck boys, they're not being nice, being pathetic. The nice guy. To match your energy, they're taking energy. So when anyone says love hurts, initially you will say those terms, love hurts. We're all wrong initially. My first baby moms, a long time ago, love is good when it's good, but when it's bad, it's bad. Barry started my healing journey 5 years ago, right? And my boy even said when he started doing it, is like, that's wrong. Like, it doesn't sound right. I'm like, well, if this tattoo is wrong, I'm going through my feelings right now, and when I figure it out, I'll verbalize it, and that is incorrect. I say, if higher sources of love, it can't hurt. When we say fuck love, love hurts. No, that's it. All incorrect. Fuck toxic love. What is toxic love? When you love somebody that doesn't love you back. When you match energy and they take energy. Toxic love will cost you everything emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, potentially even your own life. How many queens should have lived longer? But the downfall, all the red flags were there. I know you don't get them in trouble. Cool. So don't get them in trouble. Get your ass whooped. Get fucked on every which way. And now you're little pieces. And now all these boys, especially the boys that are narcissistic, they're pissed off because they get caught. They try and get away. And they'll still go to church, meet your family, everything. That's why I carry the fuck out. Anyone that's a bully, you're not a good person. I don't give a shit what you done for the universe. All these category titles, I don't care. Because that's a man-made piece of paper. That's all it is. It's a fucking title. How are you used to being? In this man-made world, yes, you're fucking rich. Blueprint world, my Titan Matrix, in the red pill world, spiritual universe, you're fucking poor. You're inside, you're broken, nugget lost. You can't teach me anything positive in life because I want to ask you a question about your personal feelings, what you've been through. You want to talk about it? Cool. I respect your boundaries. We don't have to talk about it, but I'm gonna give you a scenario. The day that you want love, and the person that you love, quote unquote, asks the same question as I asked you, what would you do to them? Push them away, but you love them. Were you scared to be vulnerable? You know, then you're the problem. Everywhere, I already know the answer. You're fucking toxic love, and they are love. Opposite attract. I pray for both of you. If you trombone her, I know 1,000. She ain't going nowhere. You can fucking cheat on 20,000 times. She will always take you back. I know that, cause I was her. Cause that's when you're too pathetic. You overlove. You overgive. You give your all to the wrong person, and you believe that higher source will do it for you. How's that working out for you? Respectfully, the door's right there. I preach about doors. What? The door's there for everybody. Anyone can leave whenever they want to. That is their free one choice. That's when you start the healing journey, more than the awakening journey. You become selfish in a positive manner. And yo, I love you, baby. But guess what? You're too broken. You're too toxic. If you keep doing what you're doing, I'm leaving. What? Just because of that? Yes. I worked on myself. Though, if you verbalize that shit, don't worry myself, I would accept you. I would give you chances upon chances. No, fuck that. I let go of all my ex-exes. I come in every single one of them. I won't ever do this shit again. So that's why rejection, protection. I love you, but I love myself more. I'm walking away. Simple as that, you know. And don't feel guilty. Go to that door. Don't ever look back. That's an adult. That's not your kid. Stop being the babysitter. Stop being the mother. Stop being the father. Stop being the probation officer. Let them fuck up. If you know, yes, because all you queens, a lot of you queens are pathetic wives. A lot of women are narcissistic, especially from the ghetto hoods and shit. And you know they get in trouble. So you was a probation officer for so long. Let them get in trouble. They can even blame me because you left me, you divorced me, cheated on me type of situation. Now that's why I become a zombie. And that's an addiction. That's why I'm homeless. Your exes all play the role we can tell a soft story. If they want to paint you like the bad person in their books, their stories, they can. Calm the fuck out. Okay, if you want to blame me, I'll take the blame. But here's the best part. Ready for this? I broke up with you, right? Divorce type of situation. Whatever, cheated type of situation, because I matched your energy now. So why am I not doing what you're doing? Why am I not homeless like you're homeless? Why am I not a zombie addicts and addiction like you're a zombie addicts and addiction? Make this shit make sense, respectfully. I can trigger them. Yo, you know your ex every which way. So that's shit for everybody out there. Like, yo, rejection, protection, it is your life. A zillion people in all these fucking universes, all these realms, why are you stressing about one? I know you love them. I know you ever gave. Cool. So when will you let them go? Or fuck this, fuck love. A lot of you queens, I speak to a lot of queens, man. 5 years doing this, so I'm a 6 year, right? You know, because I know it sucks to get hurt and destroyed. Like, I won't ever, like, I always myself, I won't ever love my baby moms. Like, I won't ever love no other girl like I loved her. Initially, we say that because that's the most love you can give, quote unquote. Yeah. But it was toxic. On the overall, it was toxic. A lot of us that. Anyone says, all your exes are crazy, all your exes are toxic because you're crazy and you're toxic because all you know is toxic love. The day you get love, a taste of fucking love, it might be scary. You might call it boring. Especially scenario, you used to talk, as I respectfully, a lot of kings and queens that used to toxic relationships and they used to probably being jealous, controlling shit. Like, a little jealous is okay. Like, sure, I guess a little, sure. As they be, even before the healing journey, I'm not jealous. I don't give a fuck. They can look. They can touch. If they don't touch, my situation not with myself. Yo, queen. Yo, if you can't control your lust, there's man versus woman. There's no competition. Your DMs, my DMs, mine's higher than other males because I worked on myself. But your DMs, yes, gay, straight, trans, after you already know that. So can you control your lust? Just to let you know, if you can't control your lust, you can do emotion cheating. I know it's gonna be built to the cell phone, the best cheating app in the universe, Snapchat, all that shit. But if we get to that point. Just to let you know, you see that door right there, I can leave, you can leave. Well, so control your love as best as possible. If you can't, that means anyone can flirt with you and you throw back so you'll entertain. And you say you love me, and you love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, spiritual. No, the fuck you don't. You are toxic love, so I don't deal with toxic love. See, babe, I gotta go. What? I don't care if you look at guys, but you're staring like you never seen a fucking man or woman in your fucking life. That's called gawking, that's called emotion cheating. It will build up to the emotion, DMs, all this shit, and the physical cheating. And you will still go to church together. And you lie to yourself. You're a good person. You're good for the streets. Toxic love. You're not good for home's love. I love being home. I love love. You don't know what love is yet. Maybe in due time. And they could be like, you're breaking up because of that. Yes, it's an ability to more. So for both of us, right? You and I cannot get nobody back. But God Almighty can't get back to nobody. What is it? Love, time, feelings. So we wasted our love, our time, our feelings only 4 days in. So guess what? For one, you have to do this. If I was you, because you can't control your lust, do poly, open, benefits, fuck buddy situation. Nowadays, you're 25 and under, you're fucking friends. Because you don't want a title on it, because you want all these options. Every which way on a cell phone. Just in case it doesn't work out, I got all these options. Say that, do that. Say that, do that. Fuck all that toxicity, but you say you want love. How can you say you want love, but you have options all the time? Just in case, really? You have a lot of healing to do. If higher source is love, why are you scared of love? Make that make sense, respectfully. 对，I play clippily fast. Two seconds.
They told you they didn't want you once. Don't give them the opportunity to say it twice. You deserve love that doesn't confuse you. Energy that doesn't make you question your worth. Presence that doesn't come and go based on their convenience. They showed you who they were, so believe them. Because the second time, that's not them betraying you. That's you betraying yourself. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's not love to keep proving your worth. It's self-abandonment masked as loyalty. Closure? You don't need their words. You need boundaries. Let them go. Not out of bitterness, but out of respect for yourself. Because when you finally stop reopening doors that close for a reason, you make space for the ones that were always meant to stay open.
And that's facts. That's the shit. That's the downfall when you're too empathetic. What do? We overlove, we overthink. And then we could be a cute couple. In our fucking heads, the whole universe is fucking lovey-dovey. We would have everything. We manifested everything. Cool. Just say that. I pray by manifest. Say that. Physically, the vessel, how's that working out for you? That's why I use the word idea and faith. 2 seconds. I'll be back. For babies. Sorry guys, fur babies. Anyways, whatchamacallit, we overlove, we overthink every which way, and it sucks. That's why the intent to control your energy best as possible. I tell everybody, like, can you control and protect the energy? Especially when you become one. What's that? Exchange energy physically, have TOC sex intercourse. If you can't control and protect it, then when people ghost you in the beginning, lovey-dovey and bullshit, yeah. And they sold you a dream. Y'all went to church, went to Dubai, all that good shit. And then after lust happened, exchanged energy, they ghosted you. That's everyone's free one choice. Anybody could do that whenever they want to. And they can say they're a good person. Well, if they're a good person, how'd they sell you a dream? How'd you miss all the red flags? You don't understand energy? Cool. How was you? I pray for you, I go my day, I go my life, and that's it. That's why anybody can make time for anybody. Whenever they want to. That is their free one choice, but nobody has to. That's why, especially you queens out here, all the young cats, like if there's a potential partner, right? And nowadays you can say you can blame the cell phone, social media. No, they're just platforms. They're just the phone. It's the owners. Anybody can make them for anybody for the most part. We all have social media for the most part. Anyone can text anybody. All it takes is a text, but no one wants to respond to you at all. That is their free one choice. So if they respond to you, I mean, they message you and you respond right away, they match the energy. Then if they respond like 5 minutes in, so number one, they match energy. And then when they call you out, because they'll notice it, babe, every time I message you before, you respond right away. Now you're taking a minute. Call them out. Oh, you noticed that? No, I'll match your energy every which way. You're doing it, I'm doing it. So if you stop doing your bullshit, I'll start doing my bullshit. So what are you choosing? What are you doing? Sit there, entertain, or from there, wise move on. A zillion people in all the universes. Why are you stressing about one? Make them make sense. And I get it. Feelings are involved, love's involved, but here's the kicker. Love doesn't hurt.
Oh, there's 8 billion people in the world. There's always going to be someone else. You know?
Oh yeah, facts. The downfall is
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, the downfall of love with people too empathetic wise. When you overlove, overthink, you give too much. Hey, what's up, Dave Lou? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome star. Love you too. And I say respect. Like we saw each other's dreams type of situation. Like we could be a good couple. Like cool, but look at the way they're treating you. Look how they're not matching energy. They're taking energy. But I get it, especially when you're on a support team. Oh, what's up, Mia? How you doing? How you been? You know.
Bro, trust me. I've been in quite some relationships. Ones that I thought that I was gonna get married to the woman, but then lo and behold, after 2 years, you see true colors, and you realize, and you reflect, and you see just how much they've been leeching off of you.
Facts.
And you just gotta make your own. You gotta make a choice for yourself. You gotta put yourself first. It's always.
Facts. Oh yeah.
At the end of the day, you're the only one paying your damn bills.
Right. Bills, the mammy BS, and from there, why it's emotionally and spiritually. Well, that's to everybody out there, like, because obviously different generations, right? So when we say like people make you feel good, then man, bullshit, my job, my car, whatever it is, right? So I'm gonna tell my back, got a bunch of tattoos. It's a healing note, right? So it's gonna say if people make you feel good, it's gonna say if people make you feel good, if man bullshit makes you feel good, why can't you make yourself feel good? Make them make sense. And what's the answer? Codependency. What? I need them.
Makes sense.
Right. But it's codependency because I need them.
If you can't take care of yourself, and if you're not self-dependent, then you're not ready for someone. Not right now yet.
Exactly. Facts every which way.
Bro, today sucks.
I'm sorry?
Today sucks. I had to put my dog down.
Oh, my condolences. Hugs and prayers, King. Fur babies. Those little ones.
Yeah. No, and I had him for 14 years.
I'm sorry,
He was
King.
one of those police dogs.
Oh, the canines?
No, you're good, bro. I mean, I've already come... Yeah, he was a Belgian Malinois.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it's...
At least, I did it at home. Like, I had, the vets come to the house and put him down at home. And they took him off and they'll go cremate him and whatnot.
Yeah. No, it's
still fucking...
No, it sucks. No, it's okay. Death, right? Like X says, that's called completion. The body vessel that is time. Emotionally and spiritually speaks to the universe. It's energy, right? Energy doesn't die, but for one people,
oh, absolutely.
Doesn't matter. We can't stop it. But when it comes to fur babies, like, the lifespan.
Thing that is inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So number 2, how's it going?
That will always happen. I mean, he was 14.
Yeah.
He was a big dog. They don't normally live that long either. But he couldn't walk anymore. I had to use a little doggy harness.
Yeah.
Carry him everywhere.
Yeah, his body was giving up on him. That's why, as beings, right, mentally, we're beasts. Physically, these vessels, they're delicate. They're all delicate. We all fall down. We all say, 100%. Ow, So the older we get, the more our body talks to us. Every 10 years, you hit 10, 20. Every 10, you're 30. And now your body starts talking to you. Now you get little allergies. You get more sick, more delicate. This aging process sucks. Respectfully,
Yeah,
I left a warning.
I'm prior military.
Okay.
I'm prior military, and my body's fucked up.
Oh,
I've been stabbed a couple times. I got breathing problems, so I know that it happens. I know that it's just life. And I've dealt with a lot of death in my life, but there's something different losing a dog versus a human.
Yeah.
Because honestly, that innocence and the pureness of a dog, they break your hearts in so many more ways possible.
Oh yeah,
it just sucks.
The energy, no, for sure. And then that's a part which I preach about tonight is gonna make you techie, right? So Take pictures and videos of the people you love, whatever you care about, because God forbid they pass away, or scenario y'all bump heads, or they run away, move away type of situation. You can rewind time a billion times with with technology. That's gonna go technology every which way.
Oh yeah.
Respect.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna get at least his like paw print tattooed on me.
Nice. Yeah, hell yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I took molds of his paw prints before he died.
Oh, there you go.
So we got we got ink versions and like clay versions.
Yeah.
I got his collar.
There you go. That's beautiful,
It's
King.
the same one that he's had.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Just sucks.
I know, King. It's
Especially.
Yeah, that's your kid basically. Fur baby's a kid. Some people like don't have kids because
Yeah, he was.
but that's your kid over there.
I
Memories.
don't have any kids that I know of.
Yeah.
But he was mine.
Right. Right. Comma that you know of. Little junior's out there somewhere. Right.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's a couple different sides of the world they could be.
Right.
I don't know. I don't pay child support.
Right. But that comment you made earlier, right? About this, that the 8 billion people, right? So this is, I don't know what the movie is from, but this is I love playing this clip, right? So this is Keanu Reeves.
Sure.
So I can't tell you what movie it's from, but it's a beautiful. I got it from TikTok the clip, right? So when I know rejection sucks, and when people say your dreams, it sucks and it hurts, right? But remember this: the intent, which I preach about real support teams and starting the healing journey. When you break it down correctly, like okay, that's why which I preach. A zillion people in all universes, yo, king, queens. Why are you stressing about one person? I know it hurts initially. I was you. You're my inner child. You're the origin of my soul. I can't been every feeling. Trust me. It sucks. It hurts. Initially, yes, it does. But that pain is not forever. Only if you allow it to be forever, because I can't take it from you. I can elaborate, tell your story. I can make you feel
No,
good.
for sure. Yeah.
But once again,
It's all about how you work on yourself. You better yourself. And
Facts.
how you work on getting past all that.
Right.
No, I mean, trust me. My ex relationship.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm past that. That was 2 years ago.
Okay.
But still, I thought that was the boom for me.
Yeah.
But I'm just reflecting on it now. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't healthy.
Well, you
It-
see,
You
right.
learn. You live and you learn.
That's
I'm
that.
only 23 years old.
Oh
so.
well, okay. I'm 18 years old, right? But on my
Yeah.
outside, I just turned 44. So you're my inner child. When I was your
You old
age,
bitch.
I couldn't teach you about the healing journey. I'm born and raised a Catholic. I tell you this: go to church, pray, live in God's hands. If people mean to you, pray for the kids suffering. And my tattoos: be a good person, show respect. I can tell you that, but respectfully, that's not work for you as one being. Nobody has to respect you at all. That is their free will and choice.
Oh, for sure.
Different one, you right? So that's
No,
why.
there's definitely.
Mhm.
I wasn't where I needed to be in that relationship. I wasn't in the right mind space because that was right after I got out of the military, after I'd seen war. So I hadn't even done therapy yet. I hadn't seen a psychiatrist. But years later now, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I mean, I'm wearing straight fucking diamonds on my fingers. Like, I got a good job.
I'm happy you're doing better.
I make good money.
Yeah, that's
We
good.
chilling. We up.
Yeah, that's cool. It's awesome. That's why they tell you, in the Matrix, nobody can beat the Matrix if you maintain, what is it? Job, money, car, home. Physical. That's a physical Matrix, right? Now,
Yeah.
mental Matrix, what? And much more than spiritually upstairs. How you doing upstairs? You can be physically fit. I'm happy for you. Are you mentally fit? Balance, yin and yang, man. And from there, wise, if you
I
want love,
didn't used to be.
Mhm.
I didn't used to be, but now I'm doing real good.
I'm happy you're
I
doing
mean, now I've reconnected with God. I've dealt with my demons. I do preventative maintenance just to make sure that I'm doing well. Like, I make sure to put myself first, take care of myself.
self-love. Hell yeah. Be selfish in a positive
Yeah,
manner.
absolutely.
That's beautiful. I'm
But
happy for
at
you.
least every month. At least every month I try and do something for myself, which I used to never do. I used to always put everyone else first and make sure everyone else is taken care of. I
Right.
wouldn't take care of myself.
And what's that called? You
Self-love.
well, no. Prior, when you're being selfish, I mean, you're helping others out. What are you doing? You're people pleasing because it makes you feel good to help others out.
Selflessness.
Right, selflessness, and from there,
It's
you're being a people
selflessness,
pleaser.
yeah.
Right. So that's a downfall. Like it makes you feel good, right? But then what about you? What? Now you're sad and depressed. All your buddies are sad and depressed. Your family, you helped everybody out. Kumbaya.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now you waste your energy and you put your hand out. Higher source, cool. No physical beings, crickets. Yeah, respect me. How's it working out for you?
Exactly,
I was your king. I was like that for many years.
100%, yeah.
That's why I preach about the healing journey. It's not ever too late, but like you, the younger the better. Because why? You're more aware. You're being more observant. You're more mindful. Yeah, man.
You learn those lessons younger as opposed to living a facade for,
Right.
let's say, 30, 40 years.
Yo, that's me.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, winging life. Like yo, you can have. I'm a single 5 kids. You can have
exactly.
20,000 kids, right? You go to church higher source, but you still hate yourself. You hate the person in the mirror. Why? You have all this love, these kids that look up to you, right? And they're happy as hell. But you see them happy, you're like, damn, look at them. They don't worry about bills or nothing, and they're happy. But my situation, miserable as fuck, hating myself. But I still love God and
They're
love.
looking up to a false. They're looking up to a false pillar.
Yep, you're
You know what I mean?
self
You got
sabotage.
to make sure yourself. You got to make sure you're right
Yeah,
before
best,
you put anyone in front of you.
best as possible, right? But let me play that clip,
I
right?
ain't got kids. I ain't got kids, but
Yeah,
I
take your
don't
time.
know my dad. I had a shitty childhood, so I have a lot of fucking.
Child trauma.
I have a lot of examples to look at. Yeah.
Yeah, but-
Childhood trauma.
yeah.
Yes, whatever. But
Mhm.
I mean, I analyze every situation and I figure out how I can learn from it and become better.
That's beautiful. That's
You know what I
that's how you evolve.
Yeah.
The intent to observe all the red
It's a skill
flags.
that I wish more people
Yeah.
had.
Well, it's because when I talk this conversation, especially middle school, high school type of situation, all I should talk about is all the time, yo, if they taught all these conversations in middle school, high school, you'd be ahead of the game because you know what? You'd be more mindful, more aware of energy. Check out. Cosmetically, they're beautiful, right? They're popular as middle school, high schoolers, but inside they're broken like laws. They're on a journey. They're on a healing journey. People on a journey, they're toxic love. People on the healing journey, we're trying to do love, self-love, and match energy best as possible. We don't want to get destroyed again because we know how that shit feels. We don't want that to go. If it happens again, I preach about doors. Yo, king, queen, you see that door right there? You can leave whenever you want to. What? I know it's scary. You feel like you're giving up on them, but remember, that's not your kid. That's an adult. Especially with social media, I promise you 1,000. You break up with them, divorce them, they'll make a post in their comments, DMs, gay, straight, trans after them. Now, what will they do?
For sure.
What will they do? Body hop in the whole
Y'all
face?
know
Mm-hmm.
so one of the quotes I live by is you can have excuses or results and not both.
Right. Right. Break it down.
A lot of people don't do that, but it's really, I mean, it's something that's actually pushed me through quite a lot of things, and it's stuff that's taught me to mature and learn and
to
become
evolve.
the man I am today.
That's beautiful, King.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
that's why I say like the healing journey. The intent is to feel your feelings, to comprehend is to evolve in life, right? So study all the red flags. You know, the first hard part is what? Forgive. Mm-hmm.
So I went to Korea, and the girls, they was cutting my balls, and I didn't know they was gonna really cut my balls. And it was there, right? God damn it.
Sorry guys, gotta love those kids and the trolls. They're the best.
Yeah, no, you're good. That happens.
Nah, you guys, it's social media.
No,
Once
they
again,
go.
I love to bully bullies. I love dealing with trolls. They're easy to deal with because remember this. Behind the screen,
sure.
we're cyber people. I tell people if nobody's yo King, I don't know from Adams, right? But I tell people if nobody can hurt you behind the screen, my cell phone tattoo, right? You have a lot of healing to do. Don't worry about cyber people. We're nobodies to you. We're about somebody's. What are somebody's? Physical beings that you know. The people that are toxic, your family, your exes, the bullies, your boss, those are somebody's. Worry about them. I'm a nobody to you. If I can hurt your feelings, especially tattoos, I did my job.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I did my job, you
I
know?
get you. Yeah.
So, like,
Well, I've been through too much pain to let a rando go and hurt me.
right, and here's the kicker, like the haters, right? What I say, right? Me personally, I love haters. Why? Because every day they bug down and think about me. They don't know my name. They say, fuck the guy with tattoos, right? But every day they wake up, the first thought, fuck the guy with tattoos. And they're matching their head, my neck tattoo, but after rap artist, that door opening that I created, they waste my energy on me. I wake up, I pray for the universe, I go my day in my life. So why do you allow me
They wake up
to
thinking
live
about
ahead
you.
rent
Yeah,
free?
they wake up with you on your mind.
Right,
With
exactly.
You on their minds.
It
Yeah.
allows my name is in
I
your
get
mouth.
you.
Yo, I'm winning. It's not about. It's not even about. It's not a world competition. But why do you allow me to live in your head rent free? I'm eating my popcorn. I'm watching Calliope smile in your face, living
That's
there
free-
rent
That's
free.
free publicity.
Yeah. Why? A zillion people. You worry about little old me. You have a lot of him, but you want love,
Yeah.
family, and kids. Really, and you love God. You think God's stressing about you respectfully?
Absolutely,
You don't deal with toxicity.
There's only like 2 or 3 people I think about on a daily basis. It's God, my mom, and my adopted father.
Yeah, positive people. That's okay. That's positive energy.
Yeah.
When it comes to negative energy,
No,
no.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, your boss. Hey, my situation. If you're being mean to me, check it out. You need more hugs to bullshit with you. Less drugs, and just to crack jokes. You might take shit to heart. It might trigger you. Yo, you want to hug it up? What? It's just a hug. It's just energy. You know what's wrong with hugs? You know.
Life is too fucking stressful to be worrying about another person.
Facts.
You gotta worry about yourself.
Best as possible. Yeah. That's why I don't know if you ever heard this.
I mean, honestly.
Have you heard this analogy metaphor? Because obviously we have different age gaps. You have enough food in your plate, which is your personal problems, right? So why do you want to add food to? Why do you add more food to your plate? Your eyes are bigger than your mouth. Why are you being greedy? I know you want to help others. I know you help others, but don't be selfish and positive. Work on yourself first and foremost, and then from there, wise, control and protect your energy best as possible. If you can't, then that's when you realize boundaries. I know you go through a breakup, you know, situation. So am I, and we talk about it. It triggers me. You know, I was doing good overall, but now, you know, you made my day bad. I know that's not your intent, but remember this. I'm working on myself. You know, as long as you have those boundaries best as possible,
No, I get you.
then it can potentially work out on the overall. But that's why, once again,
Bro, you got 2 eyes, 1 mouth.
Yeah.
That's why you need to be watching people more than you're speaking.
Thank you,
Because, see,
Alexander.
I was told that my entire life. Same
Yeah.
thing, if your plate's full, you don't need any more.
Right, that's why don't be greedy. That's why I love the healing journey. I love the terminology. It's like, bro, and that's when you break it down. Like, well, okay, let's break it out together. So you come in what I'm trying to come from type of situation, and from there, wise, and that's what tell people higher source and beings. All of which I'm telling back, or just communication, and we're all messengers. Nobody has to comprehend nobody at all. That is your free will and choice. That's why we start the healing journey, and you observe people's energy. You know the people are about to get destroyed, like you did. All you do is guide for warning. Because maybe let's say that they're over loving, like you was. You support it out. I was you. Use the terminology. You don't see what I see, but your energy is beautiful and positive. I know your love, higher source, whatever you believe in, but that person by your side, cosmetically beautiful, money, power, and fame, but as beings inside, they're negative, they're toxic love. They're about to destroy you. But here's the kicker: I will bear for you, and to warn you, it's not even about being right. I was you. What? I know you. I might be scaring you a little bit, but I'm here for you. To remind you, I'm always your pocket.
Oh, you good.
Couldn't have technology. No, this is in general, King, right? But anyways,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah. But remember that clip earlier, wise. I'll play the clip really fast.
A lot of people. There's a lot of leeches in this world.
Too narcissistic. Fuck yeah. Energy vampires. Energy vampires. They'll take care of everything and with no remorse. They will not hold back. They don't even feel guilty about it. But if you observe them, you know what? And remember this: boys and girls are too narcissistic. When you're in your healing journey, and you remember it's energy. You lock eyes because your eyes is the door to your soul. So you lock eyes. They know that you can't play like a fiddle. They'll avoid you because they can't sell you a dream. The over yourself, that you were too gullible, they would have sold you a dream. Now that you're working inside, nope, that's red flags. Nope, that's boundaries. No, they're too narcissistic. I'm good with you. I know you destroy people. Swipe left. Next, you know.
I get you. Bro, I be swiping on Tinder. Most of my swipes is left. I very rarely like people. I can just tell based off energy, based off the pictures, based off the personality.
Oh yeah, on the overall picture. That's beautiful. That's the cool thing about energy. Yeah.
Once you master it, it becomes an art.
Oh yeah,
Being
facts.
able to evaluate people, yeah.
Judge people.
Especially in my age.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Same thing. A lot of people in my age just can't do that. And I wish I could have been able to do that younger. But I mean, obviously, you go through trials and tribulations to grow.
Right. Oh yeah, most definitely. But the cool thing was
that's just life. Yeah.
And then we have technology. So once again, 25 and under. I'm gonna see 5 kids. I tell my kids, you guys are born with a cell phone. By the time you have kids or your friend has kids, you have fucking RTD2 by your side, a little AI talking to you, and it'll give you the answers. You be sad depressed, a little RTD2 be, hey, I can elaborate sadness, and you be like, no, play reels, play YouTube. Okay, you're my boss. I could have told you something. I got it for warning you, but no, because you're not ready to feel your feelings. That's why initially everyone's in a journey. Feelings, I know we'll talk about everybody's feelings, the gossip and bullshit. But hey, what's up, James? Why you send the press? No, not my feel. That's personal. They're talking about coworkers. It's about somebody else. Nah, I'm good. Like, you lie to yourself. I know you're not good. Don't worry about it. You know, allow her to man smiles behind me dying crying. But I get it because it's personal.
That's why I'm happy to say that I don't use social media at all.
Okay.
My Instagram, I ain't touched that in years. Snapchat, same thing. I've never had TikTok. I got Facebook, but that's just for seeing like my family members' birthdays.
Yeah, traditional.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
I don't use social media.
That's
which
okay.
Is, honestly, it's been
Yeah.
the downfall. It's been the downfall for most of my generation.
Well,
My generation is fucked.
Well, okay, it is. Why? Because if you're allowed to be, we can blame social media, a cell phone member, but it's the owner. The AI, it's not smart enough yet to cheat for you, to pass boundaries for you. It's the owner. And that's why you have all these cheat. For example, Snapchat. It's the best cheating app in the universe. It was created by cheaters because they got busted. So they figured out coding how to fucking give it a paper trail. Yeah, that's why it was created. But here's the kicker. I tell everybody, if you're about a cell phone, it's over. If you're about this cell phone with your partner, it's over. It's called intuition. It's all this pin location and bullshit. It's called trust and loyalty. If they pass the red flags, emotional cheating, all that, it's remember before physical cheating, every time was what? Emotional cheating. No one really talks about it too much. What's emotional cheating? Nothing wrong with looking, but when you're staring, gawking like you don't see a man or woman in your life, then what? That's called emotional cheating, babe. I don't care who if you look at her. I'm saying, let's say I go, but I don't, babe. They want to tell her, babe. I don't care if you look at guys, but if you know what emotional cheating is, if you're staring like you've never seen that certain man or all these men before, then you're not ready for monogamy. You're not ready for love. You're ready for toxic love. If I was you, I'd do poly, open, benefit, fuck, buddy situations. But nowadays, your friends, you don't want a title on it. Dude, those relationships, I want love. I worked on myself. The beautiful cosmetic girls and younger cosmetic every which way, but they don't have what I have. What we have, I know that. So if I can do that, I control my lust. Can you control your lust? And for everybody out there, that's why all this shit is called. Everyone narcissist traits.
90% of people can't.
No, I know, and this because why? Too many options, and especially with the queens, a lot of flesh, right? OnlyFans everywhere, respectfully. That's why they go viral on these platforms. But here's the kicker: that's flesh.
I ain't never using OnlyFans.
No, I use that term to trigger people because especially the queens, because respectfully, any female, any platform, she can have 3 posts on IG, 100,000 followers, because she offer flesh. Scenario, right? She's wearing a miniskirt, a bikini, yeah.
You show a little titty, and then you get a little.
Oh, exactly.
Start emotionally
Read the
cheating on you.
comment.
Yeah,
I was in the
get
same
you.
boat. Oh, Adam. Oh, yeah, we're here for you, Adam. I know what's that. That's what I go live for. Once again, James, just to let you know, I meant to tell you earlier. This is a live podcast, so you can't see my platforms. If anyone speaks, you can hear them. You can't see them. But I'll give you a tour. So I use social media in a positive manner to tell stories to pay it forward, right? But here's the kicker. So this is the biggest squad. So that's Likey. Both my Facebook, both my TikToks, that's IG, that's Twitch.
Yeah, what's that, 6 phones, 7 phones?
9 phones. 9 phones. 9 phones, yeah. And then Clubhouse. So it's a live podcast, so I'm trying to get that one guy back in here.
I only speak the truth.
Yeah, that's good, King. Oh, yeah, once again, he might come back and not come back, but once again, it's that's the part with everybody out there. That's why if you don't have real support teams, don't to elaborate it out. Like his situation, he wants to, his girlfriend cheated on him, right? But she went back to his ex. That's why I told him, I don't know from Adams. If you ever heard this term, it's called a trombone. If they broke up multiple times and she's like a trombone, she's always going to go back to him. And that's why they have that term, rebounds.
Yeah.
They'll be with you for now, but if they go back to the ex or cheat with the ex, because there's a trombone, I can't break it. You can't break it. They can't break it.
If your girl's cheating on you, then you just gotta drop it. I mean, there's really no way of saving that. If she a hoe from the start, she a hoe from.
Well, that saying, right, yo? What's that saying? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? So I'm gonna tell him my back.
Yeah.
So right here's the kicker. So I'm gonna tell him my back. It's gonna say kings. You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, right? As it say queens, you can't turn a man hoe into a house husband. Call everybody out. What? Yo, they're body hopping, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
The people that get hurt.
Oh,
Are the fucking offenders.
Right, but exactly. I go, if the shoe fits, rock him like a champ, or change your kicks. Start your healing journey. You got offended because that's what you're doing. Hey, I'm just speaking in general. I don't say, James, that's direct. I'm saying in general. If you get offended, I did my job. And remember this, the best part, these words, these conversations, these languages have no feelings at all. So how's the universe and their feelings about things that have no feelings at all? Make them make sense. And what does that mean, Japanese? Let me elaborate to make it so in black and white. Sad, won't feel sad. Breakups, whenever we go to breakups. Divorces, don't worry about divorces. Zombies, addicts and addiction does not become a zombie and that's addiction. You do, beings do. And I'll start with you as one being. If I worked on myself, which I did it 5 years ago, right? I pay it forward. You can do that whenever you want to. I'm not a Bible thumper. You have to change. The word have is very forceful trigger. You should want to change. You should want to let go. You should want to start the healing journey. But that is your free one choice. Everybody, every day above ground, everyone the exact same two gifts. What is it? Higher source get to everybody. What is it? Free one choice. Say it again.
Your balls and your word.
You say that, but
I ain't wrong. I'm not wrong.
but yeah, free will and choice. So I'm gonna tie it back on my neck, right in the middle of it. So when you stand behind me, eventually I'll make certain hoodies and post on these platforms, right? It's gonna say, every day above ground, we all have free one choice. What are you choosing? What are you doing? To be empathetic, the nice guy, nice girl, to be narcissistic, the bad girl, fuck girl. AP meditate choice, where you are not changing, you are choosing. Straight to the point. What? Everybody has the exact same gift. Today I'm Mr. Positive, James. Tomorrow I wake up, I'm a fuck boy, and the next day I love God, and I'm Mr. Positive again. Cause I'm going through my feelings. Someone triggers me. Fuck this. Fuck the universe. Someone sold me a dream. She ghosted me. Now I'm body hopping. So just because one person did me wrong, everyone's broken and they're all broken. You know, initially we're all broken initially, but it's got to be kings and queens in the healing journey, like what you're doing at your age, which is phenomenal. You're doing the healing journey. You're trying to feel your feelings. That's you're ahead of the game. I started my tattoo at 39. It's not ever too late, but we also did the same shit when we're older. I wish I was younger. If my parents taught me, yo, I wish it does not exist. If it doesn't exist, that's why it's called the past. But with technology, or if you want to do it face to face and pay it forward, what? All it takes is one person to make karma as questions, spark conversations. That's all it takes. One person.
I mean, at the end of the day, you learn from experiences in no other way.
Oh yeah, for sure. But if someone could forewarn you, yo, check out James. I know you love her. I know you don't have to compliment. I'm not just trying to discourage.
I ain't love that bitch.
No. And say it in general wise. Like if someone walks up to you, a random person tells you, hey, you don't see what I see, but shit out. Your energy is positive, hers is negative. You don't comprehend me. Remember this. We can pay it for, we can iron for warn, but that's it. We can't stop the spiritual warfare. We can prevent it best as possible. My situation, I'd be, hey, yo, Mama's universe, I'm always your pocket 24/7, 365. Please don't feel alone. And remember this, it was not everybody being right because I was you. I felt I overloved every which way, but here's the kicker. I'm talking to you, and the best part, I don't even know you. That's the best part. Here's the kicker. If I'm talking to you, and now your family's talking to you, why is your family? Because they don't know this conversation. They're on a journey, stuck more likely on the generational cycle. They're not what? They're not on the healing journey, respectfully. You know, so that's the part, and that's the dilemma for a lot of us initially wise.
A lot of people fight the healing journey too.
It's scary.
They don't just let it happen.
No, it's scary.
It is scary, and it
fuck, it's scary bad.
And healing and getting past, like especially when you've been in a committed relationship or something like that, or you're just committed to whatever you're doing.
Oh yeah.
It hurts. It does. No, I mean, you have to break yourself down and build yourself back up.
Exactly.
It's never easy.
Oh yeah, my first baby mom. 12 years deep, 3 daughters deep. 12 years too long, but no one taught me this. My second baby mom was the mother of boys. 7 years, 5 boys deep. So my situation's not a little fast forward, a little quick, little skim of my life. And this healing journey, right? It took me 4 queens, right? And then 8 kids and 19 years of my personal relationship world to tell you a story.
How many fucking kids do you have?
8. I got 8 of them. I gotta call it. I got 8 of them.
Yeah.
I tell all my 8 kids, don't become your mother, father. Like, yo, I tell everybody, yo, I don't know how I was just winging life. I was not taking life, seriously. Was on the overall, but just cool, whatever. Another kid, I'll take care of it as possible, every which way, and that's it. Like that's winging life sucks. I tell my 8 kids, and everyone's young. Marriage and kids, wait till you're 30, 40 years old. Make sure you're established for yourself as one being. The potential to be there established, and maybe you can make this work. Don't rush this shit. Do you believe your relationship is toxic? On the overall, you think having a kid, getting married, make it better? If you want to join the baby mom, baby pop divorce, like we got cookies for you, or stay on the generational cycle. Do it for the kids, religion, culture, because your parents did it. Wait till they're 18 years old. But it's toxic as fuck. It's a bloodbath. No, there's gonna be so much trauma. A two-parent house is better than one, sure.
I wouldn't bring a kid into this world unless I can give them the world. Personally, best
as possible. Best as possible. But remember this: before you can get them the kids, right?
Obviously, it's hard, and I don't like this world is a fucked up ass world. So
it can be
situations.
It can be, but here's the kicker: like I tell everybody, like if you have no kids, and I pay it forward, no one taught me this shit, right? So 5 years ago, my real support team, like my situation with my kids. Like if I suffered till I was 39, right, in this lifetime, I started my healing journey at 39. I got 8 kids. I paid for it to them. I told my kids that I can't ever save you. Physically, yes, I could. Financially, if I have the money, yes, I can. Emotionally and spiritually, no, I can't. Right, exactly. And I tell them, these feelings, my kids in middle school, high school, right? I tell them, right now you have this little feelings, right? This feelings are not even factual. It will sell yourself a dream. You don't know this yet, but I'm here for you. I'll hold you and guide you every which way. And it's gonna hurt, but that pain's not forever. It's only forever if you're allowed to be forever, like I did. Like your mom did. Both of us on a journey, not a healing journey. So I'll pay it forward to you, and you don't have to comprehend. This healing journey is at your own pace. It's not a race, a marathon, but the younger the better. That's what we're blessed with technology. That's how we respond and say this. I tell my kids, none of you have excuses. Like, you see this stuff on my tattoo right here? Any question you have, any question, universe, Google, YouTube, ChatGPT, you have all the fucking, so many resources. But remember this, what are you going to ask it? What are you going to study it?
ChatGPT is useful as fuck.
Oh yeah, for everything. ChatGPT, C.AI is so many resources, right? Which is beautiful. But once again, like me, it's a live podcast. So scenario, let's say nobody's here. I play clips, and from there, I use ChatGPT because people that don't know about technology, shit, I ask a question. Here's the best part. I bring X Tentacion. John Seanford, he passed away in 2018, 7 years ago. I don't know him. He's been dead. But guess what? That's his voice. That's the AI. I ask it a question, and he responds. It responds, right? And there it is.
So, back in my days, you used to have to pick up a phone book.
Hell yeah.
What that is anymore.
Oh yeah, no. Or shit. That's why, time's evolving every which way, but,
It is. I mean, the world's getting a lot.
Hey, what's that? What's going on?
It's a lot different than it used to be. Even just 20 years ago, like when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, 20 years ago, I was 6. Like, the world is changing. And you just gotta adapt with it.
Best as possible. Crazy. Yeah, best as possible. Technology is evolving so fast. That's why I tell people.
It's moving real quick.
It's because mainly because AI is making it easier, but here's the kicker, like you can use the AI for the most part, but remember this, at the same time it's cool to have physical beings to talk about everything, because the AI will respond, and when it starts responding, what to do? It just stops. If you start responding, it stops, but it'll ask you, hey, James, you're there? To check in. If not, hey, anything else can help you with? After that, it just logs off. That's it, because it did its service,
I'm not gonna lie. Anytime I use ChatGPT, I always say thank you.
Oh yeah, same here. No, yeah, I have conversations. Yeah. I'm a geek techie.
But
yeah.
I talk to it like a person. I mean, that's just kind of the way I was raised. I'm well mannered.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I love using it, right? And that's once again my situation. It's a live podcast, right? So I tell you, when I play these clips, right, if no one's in the box speaking, I'm playing a clip, and the best part is not even my clip. If I play a clip, prior hearing the clip, you was having a good day, and now you hear the clip, and it triggers you, any negative trigger, you're sad, depressed, bitter, hateful, talk to yourself. Why and how am I bothered? It's not my clip, it's not the host clip. There's nobody, but I heard a being speaking, and they're telling a story or whatever they're going through, right? So watch. Remember I talked about earlier about as far as like the billion, 9 billion people. So let me play a clip really fast, which I've been trying to do. I apologize.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it says one wrong person isn't the loss. It's a shortcut to the right one. So here's for everybody out there. I know rejection sucks. I know the cheating it sucks. Remember this. There's a million people out there. But yes, you said that initially, as you progress in the healing journey, it becomes a lot easier. I promise you that. But here's the clip.
There are 7 billion people in the world. So when one of them behaves badly toward you, he's actually doing you a great favor, because he's saving you time. He's telling you that he's not worth your while. He's freeing you to say thank you for the information that will now move on to the 6,999,999,999 other people, some of whom may have some value.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, could you send that to me if you wouldn't mind?
Send you that. The only way I can send it to you was shoot. Let me see. You have to.
I mean, I added you, so. I mean, you should just be able to chat it to me or some shit like that.
Yeah, if you want to DM me on this, because this is when you switch Bigo accounts from phone to phone, it don't carry you over. But if you DM me on this one, I can see information wise, and then I log into my main cell phone, and from there wise, I can just I should be able to DM you under. If not, then for sure like IG, Facebook, I can send it there. I love you, trolls. Your mother and father.
Alrighty, hey, I gotta go use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in a little bit.
I wish you can, for sure.
Give me a follow.
Oh yeah, no, I already followed you. King. I already followed you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Alright. And they play with some more clips, guys. Now get out of here. I'll snap past my boundaries again. Let me see. Boop, boop, boop. So I'll pay me in the religious talk. I tell people all the time, like if you want to like vibe with religious talk, or if you want to like study type of situation, and no one to offend nobody at all. Make a religious, spiritual, atheist, good people, whatever, right? But a lot of positive talk. But I get it. Like me, I'm born as a Catholic, right? So I heard the term Buddha, a name. I knew a little about Buddhism because I knew, but once again, born as a Catholic. Your caregivers, your parents brainwash you, like, and they'll guilt you, like, you know, you don't vibe with other cultures, with other religions. Like, I'm born with the Catholic, I shouldn't vibe with Jehovah's, with Mormons, with Pentecostal, with, you know, with spiritual people, Wiccans, you know, Buddhists, technology, right? I do DoorDash, I do, you know, one of the ones that go to Seattle. I'll be driving a lot, so what I do is Spotify. So, we got YouTube for sure, and you got Spotify. Whatever you're doing, gardening, working out, hiking, whatever you're doing, right? Go on Spotify. If you want to start the healing journey, whatever term you want to use. So I just type in Buddha's teachings. The second person that popped up was Sati Tim. Beast, man. And that's what I mean, my situation, 5 years doing this. So I'm in 6 season live podcast, right? But I preach about robbery of life, robbery of feelings, toxic love, broken co-parenting relationships. The kids are involved co-parenting, and then to start what? Your healing journey, your awakening journey, your awakened journey, all my tattoos, the woke journey, right? So 2,500 years ago, Buddha taught mind and body. I'm like, oh shit, that is wild. I barely started studying Buddha 4 months ago. I'm like, dude, he's a beast. I love Buddha. Mind and body, keep it simple. Mind and body. It's so simple, it's crazy. We just don't know that yet. But I'm the one to remind you, mind and body, and what? The person by your side. Because especially like a lot of Buddhists, they'll talk about it here and there. Even Buddha talked about it, but I emphasize it. What? It's the person by your side. You can be the most good person, religious person, spiritual person, atheist person. Speak whatever you speak, astrology, numerology. You know your shit, which is beautiful. I'm not before you, but how did you have a narcissistic, you know, which I say a weak narcissist, alpha, machista, narcissist, angel, vampire, boy, and get by your side and sell you a dream, and now you're in toxic love, but now they take your energy, and you question your self-worth. I'm gonna ask you, yo, why and how did you allow it to happen? What? I allowed it to happen? Karma, not knowing. Yes, you did. How, yo, if you are for love, you know what higher sources love. Why do you have them by your side? The door is right there. What? The door is right there. Wait, you ready to leave? What? Maybe not today. Try tomorrow. So that's why the healing journey, and then when you're ready to let go, is day by day, baby steps. And that's the shit for everybody out there. But when it comes to religious talk, like me, I talk about, once again, robbery of life, robbery of feelings. Then you got Johnny Chang. He's a beast. I love the way he speaks when he talks about the Bible and God, Jesus. Like he says, I'm just a follower of Christ. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Catholic. And people get triggered. Everybody has their own terminology. Like, it's funny how everyone's giving Johnny Chang grief because of his tattoos. If you used to see both of us walk the streets, you would think both of us are hoodlum, prison tattoos, right? Live the life. I grew up in the ghetto hoods. I have family and friends involved in this shit. You know, I live in the streets. I'm not in the streets type of situation, right? So he lived the life. I love his testimony, and he's paid it forward every which way, and it's easier said than done. That's the type of people, when you start this healing journey and you try to pay it forward, like Jesus, Muhammad, and Buddha, right? All these spiritual leaders, they all got crucified. People will love you, people will hate you. They love Jesus, they hated Jesus, right? But it's positive talk. Positive talk doesn't make money. Pot talk is it's feelings. That's why boys hate my ass, girls love me. Why? Because I break it down simple as possible. Your queens, the door is right there. What? A zillion kings in the universe. Why are you stressing about one? That's a boy. That's not a man. You can say he's physically a man. All that corny ass DNA biology, I don't give a shit. That's terminology, you know. Nobody crucified Buddha. No, not physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Why is they crucified him? If people love you, or hate you every which way. Why I think they were challenging his teaching this shit. My situation, my face tattoo. I challenge all the universes, 2D through 10D in the Matrix. Eventually, tatted. Then I know there's 20D through 20D. What? Teach me something positive in life. I don't bring higher source. I've heard it all. God, Buddha, I've heard everything. Trust me, doing this 5 years, going on 6 years now, right? I just tell stories. Teach me something positive in life. If I'm going through a breakup, what do I do? If I have anxiety, depression, what do I do? How do I break trauma bonds? What? What's that? Exactly. But let's talk about Buddha. Let's talk about God, Jesus. But you don't know about trauma bonds? They have respect for you. You can be in the beginning of the human journey, but that means you can't guide for nobody. And you can tell me what God can do for you. If that's factual, and if it was factual, why did I suffer for so long? Why are you still suffering? Here's the best part. Why are our toxic families still suffering to this day? If God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual universe, your ancestors could do it for you, why haven't done it for them? Make them answer respectfully. That's why the other person could do it for you too. The person in the mirror. It's not nobody else. Higher source wants you to change, but will you change? Buddha wants you to leave, but will you leave? Your ancestors want you to stop being zombies, added to addiction, but will you stop being a zombie, added to an addiction? Those little sins be tied in my body. What? When I say higher source can't do for you, but boy, look at there it is. So why are you a zombie? Higher source is not a zombie, so why are you? I'm a single father kid that lost 2 families. I'm not a zombie. So why are you a zombie? Respectfully, triggering comments is direct. Why? Because personal feelings, every which way. So number 1, how you doing? How's it going? Anyway, let me play this clip with Johnny Chan. I'll play one of them. Let me see which one it is. I'll play this one. This is like child trauma. And he's the beast. He's like viral now. Like if you look up any platform, type in the Johnny Chang. He's a beast. I love him, man. Like I love the way he articulates his words and he's breaking it down best as possible. And he's doing good. But once again, everybody out there, like at the same time, respectfully, like don't be codependent of being a good person, a religious person, a spiritual person, an atheist person. Especially you queens. Which nothing wrong with your belief and your ways. I'm just warning you, nothing wrong. It's beautiful, but remember this. It's the person by your side. What? I'm the one to remind you. I'm happy you're beautiful, exotic, all this mammy stuff. Cool. I'm happy for you, but look who you have by your side. There's a dilemma for everybody out there. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? How's it going? How's your weekend? I said respectfully, why? So, remember, this is Johnny Chang's the beast. And, you know, I love the way he speaks. Once again, nobody has to copy him at all. And if you're, like, narrow-minded, you run from everything because you have your own belief. I'm an atheist. I believe in science. Cool. Remember this. Just someone speaking, they're telling a story. Nobody has to copy him, nobody at all. But allowing someone to speak positive, that's the people I believe. If you're trying to do this healing journey, quote-unquote, these feelings, vibe with people that are doing the healing journey. They're just telling stories. Nobody has to comprehend nobody at all. My situation, I'll listen to any podcast, anyone's YouTube if it's positive talk. Healing journey, co-parenting, all that shit. Yeah, because that's life. That's raw real life, raw real feelings. If you have no kids, you don't know about co-parenting. None of that bloodbath bullshit. If the breakup happens, they cheat on you, yo, I'll tell everybody that's single. The door's right there. What? Be like fucking Forrest Gump and run. Don't look back. But if you're stuck in a trauma bond, just to let you know you're not to comprehend, I know you're gonna go back. You can verbalize, I won't take them back. Fuck him, fuck her. Verbally say that. Lie to yourself all you want. And when you go back, what happened, Rhea? What happened, John? I thought you said he wasn't. I was you. That's what the term is called, trauma bond. You break up 1 time, 2 times, 20 times, 20. They cheat on you. Yes, you always take them back. That is called trauma bonds. You don't want that shit. I'm doing a kid just learning to deal with no stress. A different world, right? A different universe. Happy for you, mano. That's beautiful. And once again, for everybody out there, like, it's not easy. Court battles, it's a lot of stress. That's why I tell stories and pay it forward, because I'm a single father of kids. I love two families. You have no kids, respect for you, blessed. It hurts every which way, because when the little one asks you, yo, where's mom at? Where's dad at? Why aren't you together? It's gonna fuck you up. How do you respond to that? You know, and it's a lot of shit to get involved every which way. It's a weird feeling. I'm actually, because I'm not anxious. I bet it's a curveball. Before it's all stressing and bullshit courts. Now that you won, you got 100% rights to your son, you know, then you blessed now. But now it's like, cool, what's next? 10 years of stress, now it's gone. I finally won in court type of situation. And that's the shitty part. Everything changes every which way, but you intend to adapt your environment best as possible. And the intent, no more stress in life on the overall. The less stress in your life, the better for yourself to be. And that's everybody. Be selfish in a positive manner. This is your life. I promise them. I really want to start that podcast and have you on. Oh, yeah. I'm down with mine whenever. And definitely I tell everybody, start a podcast. Pay it forward to the universe. Nobody has to, but I recommend it, because I'll take one person to make comments, to spark conversations. That's all it takes, man. If you, once again, like I tell people all the time, which I'm telling them back, it's to say, you know, like, when people say only God can judge me, that's incorrect. I get judged all the time. You look at me, you know, it's energy, or they verbalize, you know, prison tattoos. I've heard it all. Like, yo, like, judge me. But then when like Seattle, they be like, I look at you, you know, like, yeah, 10 kilos, right? Prison tattoos. But when I hear you speak to people, like, positive energy. Like, you care about everybody. Like, yeah, I'm a big care bear. I love the universe. Why? Because Allah was traumatized. Especially more on the male side, we lie to ourselves every which way. Fortnite therapy, I gotta update my PS4, you know? And I just pay it forward. But the cool thing, we're talking, and the amazing when we're talking face to face behind the screen, because my tattoos, they're just words that maps of life every which way. Straight to the point, no years of therapy, counseling, years of healing journey. What? Read any tattoo on my body. If it triggers you in a negative manner, do you want to talk about it? You don't have to respect your boundaries, but there it is. That's a trigger. I know it's scary. You know, I don't know you from Adam. It's understandable, but here's the kicker. The cool thing about the best way to talk to the universe is who? Nobody's. Why? Because nobody's. We don't know your past. You don't know my past. We keep it today, the now, the present, best as possible. If we want to talk about our past, we can, but nobody has to. I gotta drop bodies. You can drop bodies. I don't know. You don't know. We just keep it today, the present, best as possible, and figure out why you're going to do your feelings, you know? 10 years later, LO push that button, reset mode. It's a beautiful thing. Exactly, man. You know what's up. Hell yeah. But yeah, let me play this clip really fast before I get out of here. And once again, this is Johnny Chang. I highly recommend him every which way. You don't have to be religious. Just hear the stories. Remember that he went through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. A lot of us have child trauma. And they stick together fucking, but you already know, like, man, my parents, they should be separated. They should be divorced. But they do it because traditional corny ass ways for the kids, religion, culture, because our parents did it. Yeah, the generational cycle. Fuck all that bullshit. Your kids will be traumatized as it is, and for sure they'll be trauma when the breakup happens, divorcing each other, co-parenting. It's different, initially scary, but it'll work out for the best on the overall. Some people discourage, you know, like, co-parenting, like, nah, they can say that. I'll tell them in the face that's incorrect, because a two-parent house is better than one. Yes, that's factual. If it's two-sided relationship, communication, comprehension best as possible. If it's one-sided, toxic as fuck. You got 11 toxic love in the same household. The kids, for the most part, overall, they offer love. They offer more love than adults do, because they're little kids. They don't know about all these fucked up feelings, breakup, divorces, you know, ghosted. So no, they're just chilling, fucking living life. You can physically whoop their asses. They might hate you, dislike you for a little bit, but they still love you. Unconditional love. Karma for now. What do you mean? You was a kid. You got emotional, physical abuse from your partners. I mean, from your parents, family, this shit. And you know what? When I graduate, can't you graduate? Get a job, car, stack my money. I'm not telling nobody that I'm leaving. Graduate, fuck this, I'm out. Anybody can leave. Anybody can ghost whenever they want to. Nobody has to talk to nobody. That is their free one choice. You ready for that? For everybody out there, can you handle rejection? What? Rejection is protection every which way. Where were you going? What were you going? I just got here. Oh, yeah, but I've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes, basically. I get off, and then, there's a potential. I'm talking to a queen. Once again, my situation, like, I could have had, I've been single for 3.5 years now, right? I had a potential partner 3.5 years ago after my last breakup. Like, no, like, I actually respect it. Like, it's you know, it's not Jesus time, it's 2025 time. It's like, The queen's behind the screen face to face. Like, don't be shy, shoot your shot. But before you shoot your shot, make sure you're ready for this. I'm an open book. I'm not a virgin. Ask me whatever you like. I'll keep it 1,000 round real on my tattoos. I'm not trying to sell you a dream at all. At the same time, I want to see if you're ready for this. That's why I want to date or get about queens during the healing journey, preferably healed. The more the wake and woke journey in these conversations, because I don't hold back my situation. Any of my tattoos trigger you, yo, why would you want to shoot your shot? Why would you want to try to catch feelings, get involved with me? That makes no sense at all. You're gonna hurt your own self. And every time you see me, you love me, quote unquote, but you hate that word or that phrase in my body. Really? It's not gonna work in your favor. I forewarn you. Why do you want to sabotage your life? You know, before I do this, remember this. This is your feelings, not my feelings. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. But I remind you, see that door is right there for both of us. If I'm too much for you, if you thought you was ready but you can't handle it, yo, queen, you won't and you carry my feelings. A zillion queens, the whole universe. Why would it's just about you one? Respectfully wise, and then from here, you can touch yourself, man. You lie to yourself. A lot of us lie to ourselves because we think we want love and we're ready for love. But if you knew what it was, why ain't you feeling about my tattoos? They're just words, respectfully.
Was terrified of my dad. I just remember him like beating me up around like 5, 6, like 7 was when it got really intense. I remember like vividly he would dance with my mom and he'd be like, come on guys, dance with me, and when we would be like, we're tired or something, we don't want to, he would get angry and he would beat us. He was someone that you couldn't really place your finger on. Like he'll be happy one minute and then the next minute he just transform into like raging alcoholic. For the years that I was in prison, my dad never visited me one time. When I got out, I would talk to my pastor. So he goes, how is your relationship with your father? And I'm like, honestly, it's horrible and I don't want to see him. He goes, I want you to apologize to your father. And I was like, what? Like I remember like getting mad, like, man, F that, like what are you talking about right now? I was getting emotional. I remember I was like, I've never asked to be born. My dad beat me. He hated me. He stood over me one time and told him, he grabbed my shirt and he was punching me and he's like, I hate that I came to America and had you. You're like, you ruined my life. Like, why would I say sorry? I'm the victim, pastor. He's the aggressor. Why would I ever say that to him? He was like, you're right. It was, but you're miserable. As right as you are, Johnny, will directly correlate with how miserable you are. He said, the past is not something you live in, it's something you learn from. Right? So, but you're living in your past. So, Johnny, you have to recognize that you're right, and that's why you're miserable. I'm asking you today, because I really want you to be happy, go to your father, be wrong. Say sorry about judging him, about not living up to his standards. And of course, my mind was like, what the heck? This guy didn't live up to standards. He judged us, right? But he was telling me, like, drown all of that out. Just hear my voice, right? He gave me scripture, Romans chapter 7, verse 15. We do the things we don't want to do. And the things that we hate, we keep on doing. So likewise, your father beat you. And how do you know your dad didn't have trauma? It's a generational thing. So is it okay just for you to have trauma and then him not have trauma? He was explaining it in this way. And he humanized my father. And I realized, man, me and my father are actually teammates. We're not rivals. We are struggling with the same thing. I called my father and we ended up meeting at this pho restaurant in Alhambra. And it was awkward, right? We sit there and it's just like this tension is there. And at the end of it, I was like, Dad, the reason why I called you up is because I wanted to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a bad son. I'm sorry for not living up to your standards. I'm sorry that you came to America and I ruined your whole American dream. I'm sorry. My dad, at first he was looking down and he just looks up at me, looks me straight in my eyes and starts bawling his eyes out. I was shocked. That's the first time I see my dad cry. And then he goes, no, son, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a bad father. I'm sorry that I was drinking. I'm sorry that I beat you guys and I beat your mom. I'm so sorry. And I just remember getting up and hugging him. We're hugging in the middle of the restaurant. I didn't care. I felt like 20 some odd years of pain. It was just it was gone. After that, it was just beautiful. And now, obviously, me and my dad have a great relationship. So a lot of people think, oh, I could just do this. And they've done it where they watch my interview and they just go and they do it. And they've came back to me like, bro, he said this. And I'm like, I never told you guys to do it. I was sharing my testimony. What I'm saying is being wrong is okay. And secondly, you can't come with the idea of, I'm going to say sorry so we can repair our relationship. At the end of the day, Pastor was not worried about the outcome. He wanted me to move on for me. not because, of my father saying that. Obviously was a home run.
Yeah.
That was something that's, not a normal thing, right? But his heart was for yourself, honestly. It's to unleash these chains. It's not to condone what they're doing or even accept what they're doing. It's releasing you from self-righteousness, right? So it's obviously case by case, right? It depends. But that's why I hold my discords and I have my online community, because this is where people come to me actively and they go, well, this is the situation. So there are some people where if a sister comes up to me and she'll ask, well, I'm going to do what you do, I'll be like, no, because maybe that person doesn't have the right heart posture yet. Because if somebody is narcissistic and you apologize to them, it's just going to boost them even more. So there is also this fine line between discernment, right? Sometimes there's times where I tell them, don't apologize. You have to fight for them. Don't fight with them, fight for them. Making them realize that what they're doing is also wrong, that them being right is pushing everybody away. But also recognizing and trying to humanize them from a distance is okay. Drawing boundaries is okay. My dad was drinking, and I didn't know this. His father also beat him too. He hung him upside down, like whipped him, all kinds of stuff. So my dad was also processing a lot of stuff and kind of just emulating and like replicating what his father was doing to him. So they obviously have something, and that's when we have to see that, okay, we're teammates, not rivals, as I said. We're both interconnected. The byproduct of that is not that you have to try to be compassionate or empathetic. You'll recognize, oh, we're literally the same. Then naturally compassion will flow. Naturally empathy will come.
Beast, and that's Johnny Chang. So I type of like, it was said when I did Queen, spiritual talk, religious talk. He's a beast. When you're talking about religion, he says I'm just a follower of Christ. I'm always the Catholic. I'm religious, I'm spiritual. I fight with anybody, man. That's why I got 10 on my back. I forgot to put, Muhammad. That's my fault because I was buzzing and I'm going to try to add it on there. If not, then I'll put it somewhere else. But, whatever you believe in, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, your ancestors. To trigger everybody, all the universe, all the realms, can't fix, change, or save you at all. What? And call me out. So that means higher source is not powerful. He's powerful every which way. Everybody has the exact same two gifts, everyday background. I don't give a shit what color he is, what you claim to be, where you come from. Anunnaki, star. I've heard every term in the universe. 5 years doing the healing journey, right? All these conversations. Everybody has their own beliefs. What does everybody have? I'm gonna tell you next 2-3 weeks in my back of my neck. So you stand behind me, you'll see it. I'll put all these platforms and eventually make shirts and hoodies. So when you call me out, that he can't do it, he's not powerful. No, every day we work down, we all have free one choice. What are you choosing? What are you doing? To be empathetic? The nice role, to be narcissistic? The bad back no fall by fuck roll? A premeditated choice. What you are not changing, you are choosing. All that will be in sequence in the back of my neck. So, because it's bald right here. I have tattoos. I'm starting working on my back a little bit, but it's bald in the middle. So I was like, perfect. I put it right there. Boom. You stand behind me anywhere, you read that shit. Love it or hate it, when you read words, you can, these words, these conversations, we plant seeds. The person's hearing it wise, they can, observe the seed, study the seed, and try to evolve from it. Or now they could have the seed die, but you heard it, you read it. My situation, I use myself an example, right? Could about technology. May 3rd, 2020, I died. Not physically, emotionally, spiritually. My ex, the mother of boys, my second baby mom, she got up and left. 7 years too long. It was toxic every which way, but she made the best decision for both of us not knowing at the time being, right? So it hurts, but what I do, so remember in 2020 that happened to me. That's the reason I say this. The mother of boys, she's the last queen this lifetime I will ever shed tears for. Capital fucking E. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. Everybody that needs everybody, especially the adults, you're codependent. What? Because the day they leave you and you're ready for that, can you handle rejection? In this life, you will always get rejected. Whatever you apply for, jobs, car, money, I don't give a shit what it is. Can't handle rejection. If you can't, you become bitter and hateful. That's why I pray, but I manifest. I get this job, I get this car, I get this partner. So let's say you don't get the car, you don't get the job, you don't get the partner. Yeah, fucking your triggers happen. Your day goes to shit, you start popping off. Reactive abuse, right? That was not your intent. I use the words idea and faith. I have idea and faith that I'll get this partner, I'll get this job, I'll get this car. It's a 50-50 shot. I do get it, awesome, it was meant to be. If I didn't get it, it wasn't meant to be. I chip, I don't fall, I go my day, I go my life. Respectfully, That's why they put them, like Johnny Chang, religious talk. He just tells stories. There's Bible stories type of situation, and he plays it, forward type of situation, and past the present in a positive manner. To God for one every which way. But once again, the second half of it is the person by your side. You can be the most religious person, atheist, whatever you claim to be, right? And you offer love, right? You offer love to the fullest, but how do you have toxic love by your side? Everything starts with love. Every friendship partnership does. But how did it go to toxic love? When was the red flags? When did the sparks start ending? When they start passing boundaries? Got to break it down correctly so you don't keep on your face. Because you can be the most beautiful individual, loving person. Excuse me, but people sell you dreams. They got to manipulate, and they ghost you. They use for your body, your beauty, your lust, money, power, and fame. Yeah, they did, and that is their free will and choice. Obviously, we know that's wrong. They're not a good person. Anybody that bullies people, uses people, you're too narcissistic. You go for the streets, toxic love. You're not good for the homes, love. Respectfully, but love you guys. I gotta go, and so have a blessed night. Take care, be safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow sometime, probably in the afternoon, evening. So I'm almost to the universe. I'm always your pocket 24/7, 365. Please don't ever feel alone. However you want to have this conversation, I'm always here for you. So I'm tired, exhausted every which way. So that's the cool technology, man. So I love you guys. Stay blessed. Have a good night. Take care. Be safe. Bigger Squad. Take care. Be safe. Ciao, ciao. All my TikToks. Take care. Be safe. Have a good night. Ciao, ciao. IG. Love you guys. Take care. Be safe. Ciao, ciao. Facebooks, love you guys, be safe, ciao ciao. Likey Squad, love you guys, be safe, ciao ciao. Clubhouse, love you guys, be safe, ciao ciao. Twitch, love you guys, be safe, ciao ciao.